No, we're here. Good evening, everybody. We are, in fact, live on the interwebs. Please do not swear. Do not say the naughty words. But we are live on the interwebs, Rufus. We are. Sorry, everybody, for a slight delay in us kicking off there tonight. Again, computer issues and things. We've got no sound.
Well, we will get another computer.
We will do at some point. Next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, can't get one this year. This year's like done in a couple of days. Well, a week. So yes, good evening, everybody. I hope you are all doing fantastically well this lovely, lovely December 24th, otherwise known as Wednesday. Yeah.
Well, we thought yesterday was Wednesday.
I did as well, and so did Jane, to be fair. I think there were lots of us wishing Christmas was already done with.
We get weighed on a Tuesday.
Yep. And so, lots of us get weighed on Tuesdays, and we still. I don't know why I've got that one there. It's not what I want. In fact, I don't need either of these today. What's that? Your Santa Gnome mug. Yes. For Christmas, because you got to show willing and all of the things. And I have a Brussels sprout. Cheers, everybody. This is your hydration reminder.
It could be from Stranger Things for all you know. Look at it.
What? Brussels sprout? Yeah. No.
Yeah, Stranger Things.
Why is it a Stranger Thing?
Looks a bit like
it's just a giant sprout. It looks almost like a cabbage, actually, doesn't it? It could be a cabbage.
It could be a cabbage, yes.
Anyway, good evening, everyone. I hope you're all doing... Oh gosh, fantastically well. This fine and dandy. That's because you had the lid on it. This fine and dandy Tuesday evening.
Does it make it stronger then because it's got a lid on it?
No, it means it's hotter because the steam doesn't evaporate. I'm just getting my phone just to make sure that I've still got the quiz. We are going to do a wonderful quiz tonight. That will be amazingly brilliant. We've obviously got our weighing in results for this week's... For weighing in this week is what I'm trying to say. Gosh, my brain is not working at all, is it?
No.
So we've got that to come as well.
Power.
I am very much on half power. My brain has not been working for the last couple of weeks, I think.
It is a cabbage mug, yes.
A cabbage mug, yes. Right, let's have a look. Let's have... Oh, hang on a second. I've got a monitor. It's probably going to move... There we are, look.
But you could have like...
No, that's still wrong, isn't it? Because now we look... at a funny angle on camera.
You just got to tilt yourself a little bit.
Is that all right? Do we look? That's fine. It's fine. You're in your Christmas elf t-shirt.
I am.
What does it say on it? What? Have your elf a merry little Christmas is what that says. And I'm in a Merry Christmas. Actually, it doesn't say Merry Christmas. It says Merry Bright, Merry Bright, Merry Bright, Merry... there's no and.
Yeah, there's an... Oh,
it is an and. Merry Ann Bright, Merry Ann Bright, Merry Ann Bright.
Maybe there was an...
Who's Merry and Bright?
Maybe there was a problem when they were making them.
Possibly. I don't know. It's from Next.
Just from Merry Bright.
I know, right? I'm in Next. Standard section. Not even in the plus size fat girl section, just in Next. I know. Amazing.
What's that?
It's a shop, dear.
Oh. Don't do shops.
No. I forgot what I was going to say then. Oh, yeah. Who's Marianne Bright? And why am I wearing Marianne's top?
Or did they put it in the back?
I've got an anti-Marian. Is that the same?
Did they use a permanent marker in the back then? Oh.
No. Right, let's have a look who's in the chat already.
Just so we make sure it's definitely yours. Yes. Or it's definitely Marianne.
It's Marianne Bright. Yes. Oh, that's such a good name, isn't it?
Yes.
Such a good name. Right, let me have a look. Good evening. Luke John is here.
Oh, that's hot.
What is? I know I'm hot. Thanks for noticing. Cheers. There we go. Good evening to Luke John, who says, good evening good evening to you all. Wishing you a very Merry Christmas. You'll be in and out listening in the background as you prep for tomorrow. Why, what are you doing tomorrow?
Doing our dinner.
I bet he's batch cooking. Well, he could do, actually. Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that, yeah. Good evening to Ed. Good evening, Kimberly down south. Oh, I've got the blooming pressed the wrong button on there. Hello, and good lunchtime in Alabama. Sweet home Alabama. It's getting better.
Yeah.
Getting better. Good evening to Shy Violet. Happy Christmas, everyone, says Shy Violet. Yum yum, says Kimberly.
Has it been lunchtime? Lunchtime?
I know. It's like being on board the TARDIS when we talk to some people, isn't it? Janet Heason, good evening to you. Happy Christmas Eve to says Ed. Audrey Shaw, hello Rufus, Lisa and lovely chat. Hello to you, Audrey. Don't start doing that because I will yawn. Is the unready screen name, is that Ed? Yes, it is. It is a cabbage mug, yes. Everyone's saying hello to each other. Lisa says, Merry Christmas. Been a bit of a hectic week as it was my husband's birthday last Sunday and my son's birthday yesterday. So diet's been out the window, but birthdays and Christmas is once a year. Absolutely, that is very true. Kimberly says, hello Lisa and the twin.
Yes.
I like the way you're just the twin. Yes. Hello twin-in-law. I hope you're okay, twin-in-law.
It's because we look so young. That is why.
Yes, Janet Heason. Kimberly, your super meatballs looked fab. Have you posted a video that I've not noticed? When did that go up? Mind you, if it ain't Lego content, I haven't been watching anything recently, have I? Been a bit... Oh, no, we have. What were we watching? Stranger Things. That's what we've been watching. Oh, it was really good. The new lot's out Boxing Day.
Yeah.
Can't wait. Good evening to Neil, says good evening everyone. Luke John says Christmas dinner for 6 tomorrow, 3 more than planned, but these things happen. Have you got a big enough goose, turkey, doodah, chicken, muck?
We've got
muck rib,
beef.
We've got beef and chicken tomorrow. Yeah. Oh, you posted yesterday. Okay, I haven't seen that yet. I will go and find it, and it hasn't even come up on my.
We will have to watch
notifications. My notice thisifications.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody's saying hello to everybody. I do love our chat. It's so good. Hang on, and I'm on top chat. I need to be on live chat just in case I've missed anybody out. Jenny Heason, yours. Oh, from the Pinch of Nombook. We've got one of them, haven't we?
We have.
Somewhere.
We have. No.
I did yesterday. I know in the Audrey, in the, what's it called, Lisa? In the thing I've just been doing, Advent. Oh, my brain. In the Advent, I know, right? My brain went Advent and I got Audrey. Do you know why? Because the V in Advent looks like a U.
We do have an Audrey in here.
We do. I know, that's what I was saying hello to her.
An Audrey Advent, yes.
That's true. No, what I was going to say is if you've been watching the Advent series, one of my tips was about becoming a master of a fakeaway. We had that yesterday, didn't we? The chicken tikka masala.
We did.
It was amazing.
It was banging.
Did you notice, though, I didn't put any cumin in? You're supposed to put some ground cumin in it, and I didn't. Or fresh coriander on the top. But I didn't put any cumin in because I couldn't find it on the spice shelf. And then I couldn't then be bothered to move and go hunting for it.
I didn't notice.
No, I kind of was like,
all right.
Something's missing. So yeah. Wow, you've had 2 commercials since we started. Oh my gosh. That's nothing to do with me, unfortunately. That is down to YouTube milking Christmas season. I've been watching a lot of big YouTubers who are all saying that the second adpocalypse is upon us, in that they haven't earned the money they were expecting from November and December. So,
that's from all the people that they've demonetised.
Yeah, they have demonetised
loads of people, also, so they will still be losing some, obviously, income from all of the adverts.
No, because those adverts are still running on those channels. YouTube's still making its money. They're not just paying those creators. But some of the big creators are saying their ad time is down, their watch time is down, because there's things happening with the algorithm. Yeah. So apologies if you're getting served more adverts than normal. You should always be able to skip the adverts, because that is the thing I've said. Skip, skip. All of the adverts should be skippable.
Some of them are like 5 seconds, you'll get an advert and it will just be super quick.
Not like something we were watching the other day that was like a 4-minute car commercial, but it was really good. Yeah. Just a guy sat in a car driving.
But I said, or when you get music videos.
Yeah, what's that all about?
Come on, sometimes you get one and it's like nearly 10-minute long video, and you're like, what?
Don't know what that's all about. But anyway, loads. Oh gosh, hang on, I've missed some. Saving watching the last season, latest season of Stranger Things for over Christmas. You need to remind yourself of what happened in the other seasons, as you've totally forgot.
This week.
Yeah, the second half of part of season 5, because they released it in 4 episodes and then 4 episodes.
Well,
I had also forgot, to the extent, right? This is how my brain works now, or doesn't. We started watching. I put it on. Season 5, episode 1, and it started with a really big, long flashback to season 1, episode 1, and I was like, "This is a really long flashback." And I'm watching, and I'm thinking, "Wow, this is. Are they going to go through all 4 seasons that we've had with this long a flashback? Wow, that's really cool."
I realised we were watching the first one.
I was watching episode 1, season 1. I'd put it on wrong, so we were about 10 minutes in, and I was like, no wonder this is nearly an hour long for this episode. Half of it's going to be a bloody flashback. No, it wasn't. I just didn't watch the right one. So yeah, that happens a lot as well. It's so far, I've really been enjoying it. In January, cover your ears. In January, Lego are bringing out a Creel house, the house of Henry Creel and the family, and it's like £250. But I think I might be having to buy it. What? Who? When? Hello? Don't know what you mean.
Same show, yes.
It's gonna be amazing. Oh gosh, S123A. Is that Susie? Might be. Good evening, S123A. 2219647BX. Good evening to you. What was I looking? You enjoyed the Advent Calendar series, Neil. Thank you, my darling. I think you're the only one who did. I enjoyed it. I got a lot out of it. Even putting the tips together, I got a lot out of those. I needed it yesterday.
Especially like doing the video parts where you can see like which set was better than the other when you were putting them together, because some of them
I was majorly impressed.
You get like 1 or 2 pieces in it, and you're like,
I was majorly impressed. I've got to. Oh, and that is how it's supposed to be attached in his tail. I've got to say, I was very majorly impressed with the off-brand one.
It's very strange though, he put it in his tail.
But I didn't tell you, did I? I said about it on the stream, on the video. There's a shop online that sells bricks and also minifigure peoples. They had this. You could buy this. Guess how much this was? This one. I mean, it's 3 days worth of the Advent Calendar. Guess how much this was?
No idea.
£15. The whole Advent Calendar was like 25-30. So they've got the Advent Calendar, so broken it down, taken the bags out.
All separate. And
£5 a little day. And some of them are rubbish. Well, not rubbish, but some of them aren't the best.
Well, some of them are good though.
Some of them are really good. Yeah, even the little wreath was £5. You buy that one for £5. Yeah, there's loads. I know you haven't been watching it. He doesn't watch me. He don't watch me. Well, it's just me. You've got, Luke John says, you've got beef, turkey, gammon and lamb. Oh my God. Then all the veggies you can mound. Beef, turkey, gammon and lamb. Well, you can't have the lamb because you're allergic. I don't really like gammon too much. I find it too salty, but the beef and the turkey, we're having chicken tomorrow because I find turkey quite dry, but that'll be really lovely. Audrey, you've posted you in your Christmas jumper on the Facebook page, have you? I'll have a look. I'll find that. Oh, it's the Everyday Light book, the Pinch and Nom book. You've got several Pinch and Nom, but now sins have changed. Wonder if they will get everything updated. Eventually they will. Oh gosh, hang on a second. Oh my God, it's jumping around everywhere. You're going to make that curry on Friday, Janet. It's a really nice curry. It's really, really nice. Totally recommend, if you've got the 50 greatest recipe book, it talks about putting the chicken on skewers, dipping them in the sauce, marinate. If you can marinate it overnight, that's better. But if not, don't bother putting them on the skewers. Just put them on if you've got an air fryer, put them on a baking sheet basically and just cook them in the air fryer. We use tin foil to make a little tray thing and then bung them in. And then cook them, turn them and cook them again. And then you add it into the sauce. that is what I would do, because we did it on the skewers the first time, and it was such a faff, wasn't it?
We've got a new air fryer as well.
We haven't used it yet. We're using it tomorrow for the first. Well, you're using it tomorrow.
It's yeah.
I know.
Much bigger than the other one, but just not used it yet.
Yeah. Shy Violet, you've got a Quorn dinner and loads of vegetables. That sounds lovely. We also quite like Quorn.
You can get like that, so the Quorn roast, can't you? The roast joint type ones you can get.
You can do, but to be fair, what's the point?
I think we have
nice.
We have had them in the past.
Yeah, we have. Janet, you managed to hype my last Lego video. Thank you. You love the whole series. Thank you, Janet. That's really lovely. Janet Heason skips them. What, the adverts? Yes, press the skip button on the adverts. You were only 70 hours away from monetization. Then they deleted 5 videos and now you're 300 hours away. Merry Christmas, BooTube. It's because of the weight content. Yep. I've had to... Already, I've proactively gone back, and there's a couple of videos like the I gained, or what was I saying? I spent £17 at Christmas video, like that one, if you get my drift, where I've already gone in and taken those videos off.
So anything, I think, from one end of the spectrum to the other, to being underweight, is all just slowly getting demonetized.
It is. They don't want to be seen as promoting unhealthy lifestyles. They don't care whether or not what you do. No, they just don't want to be seen to be promoting it, and it's a big thing, especially in America.
So, for example, if you're speaking about weight things, people like that are getting flagged. But if you say, for example, sat there and just was talking on camera and just eating a lot of food, for some people, if they don't get like I don't know, like struck or whatever by people, often a lot of those people are still left up because
there's a lot happening. There's a lot happening behind the scenes.
I think a lot.
It makes sense.
I think a lot of them eventually will, because they're trying to get rid of all like the mukbang people, aren't they?
Well, what they're trying to do is trying to promote healthy lifestyles. Or they're trying to be seen to be promoting that. So they have to crack down on people like Nikocado Avocado and Amberlyn Reid and some of these people that are
made all his money already. But...
Yeah, exactly. It's just there's going to be a lot more. There's a lot more changes in the pipeline happening with the YouTubes and everything as well. I can see them genuinely pushing the small channels even more than they a bit more than they do now. They don't really push us that much, but there does seem to be a shift moving away slightly from the big mega channels to some of the smaller channels as well. And also in the new year, just to give you a quick update, I will be doing less of the bells and whistles on the videos, and they'll be going a little bit less produced, if that makes sense. So I'll still have my jingles and things because I like making those. But when I do the editing and I've got this and that added in, and the flashes and the bangs and the wallops and all of that, it's YouTube's falling out with that at the moment. So I'm going to be like, oh well, that saves me a hell of a job. It doesn't help you can't edit your content, but you have an update on that in tomorrow's video. Just to let you all know, all of you that are YouTubers, if you do have a thing come through from YouTube that says this video is against our terms of conditions or whatever, our policy has changed, and it does give you the option to go in on YouTube system and edit it. It is clunky as all hell. Takes hours for that to then get recognized and the bots to see whether it's good enough, and they can still deny that and take your video down, which is what happened to the I spent £17 at Christmas video. So
and that was a long time ago as well.
It was a 3-4 year old video,
and so they
more than that
worked and sort of just gone through all of everybody's.
It was a pre-COVID video. That's how long ago that was. Anyway, you're Edge looking forward to the next few episodes of Stranger Things. I am as well.
We say there's one coming out this week.
Boxing Day,
this week,
which is Friday. I know, right? It's funny because in my head, Friday is ages away, and Boxing Day is like day after tomorrow. Whereas up until this week, Christmas was 3 or 4 weeks away. Literally 3 or 4 weeks away, Christmas. And it was like, oh, how many days till Christmas? I was like, we've got a weigh in then, and then we've got a weigh in on next Tuesday, and then we've got a weigh in, and then it's like, oh no, hang on, we've just got one. Oh, Shite. I need a GoFundMe page for Lego. Do you know, somebody has actually asked whether I would set up either a Patreon or what's it called? The thing, the coffee thing. Buy me a coffee or something like that, so that people on this channel can help me basically afford a brand new PC, because currently we've got no sound, and it's a bit hit and miss at the moment.
Gone off, hasn't it? The sound's not,
but somebody has actually asked whether I would do that, so I wouldn't necessarily do it just for the Lego, but maybe. You like the Advent Calendar series, Kimberly? Thank you, my darling. You have to start watching Stranger Things. Shy Violet. It is amazing. Absolutely amazing. But what I will say is there is 5 seasons of it. You see the characters, the actors grow up, even though they're supposed to be 15. And in the latest episode, they've all got grey hair, wrinkles. You can see the kids are like, you know, their jowls are hanging down. One of them's got like a bit of a hump now because they're so old. But they're still playing 15-year-olds. It's not quite like that. I tell you what it reminds me of. Has anyone watched Grease, and especially Grease 2? In Grease 2, they're supposed to be high schoolers, and they're all like 38, 39. They're all, and also, what Beverly Hills 90210. Anybody remember that, when Luke Perry, who was like 28, was supposed to be 16? It's like that. But it's still very believable. Very, very believable. Do you know the only thing, and this is going to sound probably really inappropriate, but I'm going to say it anyway. Do you know one of the things that actually took me out of one of the episodes of Stranger Things? And I was like, oh, it was seeing one of the characters who had developed, she had grown post-puberty, she'd got bigger boobs, and she was running. And it was very noticeable that the scene was supposed to be days, weeks, whatever, after last season, and it was very noticeable that she had a developmental growth, and I was like, couldn't they have just put a binder on or a sports bra or something? Because I was like, oh my god, that doesn't. And also one of the boys has got a full-on Tom Selleck moustache. It's not quite a Tom Selleck moustache, is it? But you can see there's a full-on moustache happening. Anyway, that's just what happens when kids grow up.
It is.
That's why you got to make all these TV series back to back to back to back.
I know,
Otherwise,
strange.
you wait a year.
It's very strange, isn't it?
It's very Stranger Things, the timelines. I know, right? Yeah. But it's such a good program. Love it. Anyway,
what are we
let's
going
not
to do
talk about that.
when there's no more strange things?
Going to go back to the beginning and watch it all again. It's even, do you know what? It's even made me think about, Dungeons and Dragons might be a fun game to play. I couldn't do that though. I have enough problems working on this form of reality.
Either that or watching Avatar 3.
We've got to go and watch Wicked 2 first.
It took me ages when I realised they were doing number 2. And I didn't even know they started number 3. And it's
that's why the games come out, to all launch and all push everything for Avatar. I know, right? We like the blue peoples.
Yeah.
The Smurfs, yeah. They're coming out in Lego as well.
What?
Anyway, I know. Audrey enjoyed the Advent series. Janet says, all the Lego is fab. I love Legos. That is going to be a thing that is there forever, isn't it? Thanks to Amberlyn Reid. Rachel Beresford, happy Christmas. Thank you for all your videos this year. Oh, my darling, thank you for watching all our nonsense. Thank you. It's seriously, to everybody watching this, thank you all for being around and watching us. It's I don't know why anybody would watch us. I know why they watch you, because you're handsome, but I'm not exactly the most, stunningly good looking bird on the planet, am I? I'm not some dolly bird model.
I'm a bit of a puffer fish at the moment. Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
Do I just squeeze your cheeks and go?
I feel like I'm a bit of a puffer fish at the moment.
Kimberly thinks the off-brand one had better things. So do I. Kimberly says, you're at a Christmas party. You just made a homemade chicken pie. Wow. Well, oh, no. You're in a Christmas party of one. That makes sense. Rufus is the elf on the shelf.
Yeah. I should be, yeah.
He's cheeky enough to be. Luke, your turkey won't be dry, but it also won't be swipped. You managed all week to optimise 100%, then plans changed yesterday and you've totally gone to pot. You weigh in Saturday so you can get back on it. Well, just, listen, it's one meal, it's one day. It doesn't really matter. If you're off plan, enjoy being off plan. If you're going to get back on plan, be on plan. We are intending to have an on-plan Christmas just because, again, I'll speak about where my head was yesterday a bit later, but just because this is how we eat now, isn't it?
It is. Yeah.
I don't want beige food. We got, what did the dogs have? A chicken and bacon slice or something that they like. And you got it out of the packet, and I looked at it last night and I was like, I don't even want that. I don't even want
beige food.
Yeah, I don't even want to try a taste of it to take because it was a new company one. I was like, I don't even want to try it.
Yeah.
I don't like.
We don't eat anything like pastry or anything.
The fat in it, I was just like, I don't want that. I don't like it. So how do you make your turkey not dry? Because I do a very good moist turkey, don't I?
A bacon blanket, yes.
Put the turkey in a bacon blanket.
Yeah. Wrap it up nice, yeah.
A bacon, like.
I suppose turkey's too big to put in a slow cooker.
Depends how big your slow cooker is. I did mine. Shall I share my top secret tip?
See, all the people that do turkey usually put them in the oven. All the people now that have air fryers and barely use the oven will just get chicken.
That's true. Top tip. Family secret top tip. It's not really a secret, but for really moist turkey, I keep saying the word moist because I know lots of people don't like the word moist, but for moist, succulent turkey, cook it for the first half of its cooking time upside down.
See,
breast down, and then all the juices fall into that turkey breast, and then you turn it right side up and it crisps on the outside and it gets really, really juicy. In the 10 years we've been together, I think I've done Christmas dinner most of them, haven't I? Have I ever given you dry turkey?
No, I don't think I've had turkey much.
We have. We had turkey last year.
We?
Yes, dear. You know the plate of food that we had, which had food on, and there was a white thing that looked a bit like chicken but was a bigger breast.
We was on plan last year and we lost weight.
We did. Last year. Anyway, your Dormouse, you finally made it. Good evening, Dormouse. Shy Violet says it's a corn roast. That sounds lovely. Do you know what I used to really like? I used to really like nut roasts. They were delicious.
Yeah, nut roast, yeah.
No, they were really tasty. Go on, what were you going to say?
I was going to say, in that there, America or wherever, in other places, they have toaster ovens.
Yeah.
Toast oven.
Still don't know what a toaster oven is. A whole big oven just for your toast.
It's an air fryer.
It looks like it, doesn't it?
Yes.
Dormouse weighs in on Saturday as well. Good luck to you, Dormouse. Shy Violet weighs in on Monday after being at your brother's last weekend for an early Christmas dinner. Wow. Luke's saying that Dormouse, he has faith in Dormouse. You also lost 26 subs, which apparently you gained on those videos.
Oh.
Okay, that's interesting. You shouldn't have lost subs because of that. That's probably a coincidence. It may well be you've lost subs because the other thing that YouTube is doing, because we've noticed this on ours, if there's any inactive accounts that are still subbed, they're getting rid of those.
Yep.
And if there's any... What was the thing that they used to do? What was the thing? Do you remember? Oh, when you get an email to your YouTube email address and they say, hello, we will guarantee you 500 subscribers or
so if you pay this
when you
amount
buy
or
them.
something.
Yeah. Those are all going as well. So if anyone's ever bought them, which is what you want.
They'll disappear.
Yeah. So if anyone's ever bought subs.
That just means that you're
waste of money now.
The people that do sub to you, then obviously you'll get more views.
This is the thing. YouTube, for 2026 onwards, they don't care about total number of subscribers because you can go and look at someone like a Mr. Beast or... Yeah, probably like a Mr. Beast. 10 million or whatever it is subscribers, maximum views on a video might get to 2 million.
Yeah.
Like with us, we've got just under 2,500 subscribers at the moment because we keep losing some of the dead account ones, but our watch time is fairly consistent and very rarely do you get one video where you've got 1,000 subscribers and you've had 800 views. That doesn't happen very often. And that's what YouTube are trying to change. They're trying to make subscribers be active subscribers. So there's going to be a lot more changes happening over 2026. There's loads of stuff on YouTube for those of you that do the YouTubes. If you go into the creators section, there's loads and loads and loads of stuff in there about it. It's really interesting. But I watch all of that, don't I? All of that I do. Dormouse, Luke John, I wish I had your faith in yourself. Both of us face many of the same issues with appetite and bopping around the same numbers. You'll get there. You absolutely will. You've just got to, as we say, stick to the plan. The plan will work if you stick to it. Just stick to the plan. It will work if you stick to it. Just stick to the plan.
Just swip it. Swip it.
Yeah, Kimberly, that's what happens. That's what happens. People that YouTube are getting rid of inactive accounts. So
Or the
that's
people that have been
one of the
naughty
things.
and bought subscribers.
Yeah, or if anyone's done that, which ultimately is never a good idea.
No.
I think
because you'll wake up one day.
I was tempted, wasn't I?
They'll disappear.
Yeah, I was tempted back in the very beginning
And all
to
that money
do that.
you paid, and then they disappear.
Yeah, well, I didn't. I didn't pay loads of money because I don't have loads of money to buy.
What I'm saying is for people that do,
yeah,
they may wake up one day and the subscribers that they bought disappear.
That's what happens. That's literally what happens. But also, what you want is you want people to subscribe because they like your content, which then means when you upload, if you upload 6 videos in a month, for instance, those people might watch half of them. That's what YouTube want.
Yeah, but
they
true
don't want
subscribers. They're not ones that have just been like bought or whatever. Because those people you can buy them,
they watch.
But they're not gonna.
No, they want those subscribers to be active, either
Yeah.
commenting and watching and hyping and all of those things. What they don't want is someone just to hit the subscribe button and then come back in 2 years' time and watch a video, because there's no point in that. And to be honest with you, I kind of agree. I don't want the channel to say we've got 10,000 subscribers but only get the same watch time as we get now, because that would feel really like a right kick in the teeth, wouldn't it? Anyhow, Kimberly, you're about 2/3 through your vlog. You have to keep stopping and starting. Don't know what that is. You've decided in the new year to try things you don't like. You're going to try mushy peas, baked beans and beetroot. Not all at the same time, my darling. Take it easy. That'll be a meal, wouldn't it?
But I said we've often talked, haven't we, about things like kettles. In the UK, everybody has kettles that they make their drink. How do you make your tea and things like that in like that there America with no kettle?
No
They
idea.
don't do kettles. Do you just put it in the microwave? Is that what people do, isn't it? Microwave it.
Yeah, in the States, yeah. And they have those hot faucets where it comes out boiling.
Oh.
I know, yeah, because different system. But in America, the water tends to be different to ours.
I suppose it is. It's not from here, is it?
All water comes from the same place.
From
The
that
sky.
down under. Yes.
It comes from the sky, and then it goes down, and then it evaporates back up, and then it becomes clouds, and it goes.
Unless you're really quick with all the body magic, and you catch it, and you catch it, and you catch it, and then you put it in your kettle,
in your pocket,
and then you put it in your kettle, and then you make a drink with it.
You could do that with snowflakes. Running around like this with the kettle, filling it up.
Yes,
that'll work.
Yes.
What are we talking about?
No idea.
But yeah, that's the reason why. That is the reason why, Luke. It's because of inactive and potentially fraudulent accounts.
That's the thing, you see. What you do is you have to learn new ways of body magic to get you active. So that's things you have to do just to get a cup of tea.
Kimberly says...
Yeah.
You don't have mushy peas here, so you'll have to search online to see if you can find a speciality store. They'll probably charge you £10 for a count. We've got a box that's going to be coming out to you. We ain't sent it yet because November, December have just been a whirlwind, but we can stick some mushy peas in.
We can put lots of mushy peas in.
What about our favourite is the mushy peas, the co-op ones? I don't know if there's a co-op near us that sell mushy peas. They're really nice. Really
and especially if you have a jar of mint sauce to put with them, they are very nice.
Which you have to swip. Anyway, Janet says you're both worth it, thank you.
Don't put the whole jar of mint in it though, because just a little spoon of it. Yeah.
Your video was long, wasn't even going to post it, you're trying to get back with it. No, absolutely, post it. You're on your 4th advert. It's because it's Christmas. It's because it is Christmas. Unfortunately, There is nothing we can do about that. The frequency is on the same as it normally is, which is balanced, so it shouldn't be that bad. Oh gosh, hang on a second. Where's the... There we go. You try to eat all the veg first and leave the meat? Absolutely. Wrap the whole thing in bacon and herb butter under
I
the
don't
skin,
want lamb
then
on mine, no.
basted with white wine sauce. That sounds lovely. Ed loves the word moist, so do I. Everyone's offering to come for Christmas dinner with Luke. Carol Barron, hello my darling, good evening to you. Lovely to see you here. Does your family want to adopt Kimberly? Yep. Sign the paperwork in the new year. Yep, that's good. I could see that happening. It'd be one way for Kimberly to get back over to the UK, wouldn't it?
It would.
Know, right? Rachel Beresford is having a corn roast.
I love you working in the cafe. You'd be busy, 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 busy.
That's very true, actually. That's very. Although you wouldn't get a hot tub in this country, not unless you had a second house for it, because you wouldn't want a hot tub outside. Freeze your bits off.
These days, when people are budgeting, what they do is they order an extra green or black bin out to have it outside, and then just fill it with water.
Yeah.
When it gets very hot.
Dormouse, having a YouTube channel sounds complicated. It really is. It depends how you view it. I used to get in my head about it all the time and be desperately trying to gain subs, and I was watching my sub count and watching my view count and watching my analytics and going through it and doing all the things that the big channels tell you to do, and looking at a video that did really well and trying to find ways to redo that same style of video and do this and do that. And it got to the point where I wasn't enjoying what I was doing on YouTube. And on this channel, we stopped when when we gained a load of weight. On the other channel, on Beyond Authentic, the witchy channel, I got so in my head about it, it drove me bonkers. At the moment, I'm off it because I need just to take a break from the witchy world until the new year. I will be going back to that channel. There will be more streams happening again come January, but there was an awful lot of earlier in the year. There was a lot of me going, oh, I need to be doing this, I need to be on that, I need to be online 3, 4, 5 times a day, I need to be, wasn't there? Which isn't healthy, because for me, this is a hobby. Like, both channels are monetized, but because we donate to charity and because we do various other bits and bobs, and because we've got so few subscribers, it's not like this is ever going to be a job or a living or even a, what is it they call it, a side hustle. It's never going to be any of that.
But then, like you say, at that point, you get so many subscribers and people, it's like you can't concentrate. When you've got a smaller group of people, I think is better.
It makes it easier. Yeah, can do. Yeah, I agree. But then Debbie's World has got over 10,000 subscribers.
Yeah,
I know. Not that I'm envious, Debbie.
But she's part of us because
she is.
She's been doing, like say, Slimming World for a long time, and now she's just doing the injections, but super like a healthy way of like food optimizing and everything all together.
Ed says, have we all remembered to hit the thumbs up button? Can you please do that? That would be lovely. Give us one of these. Hopefully that went. Denise Lowe
didn't hear anything.
No. Denise Lowe says, evening all, Merry Christmas to you, my darling. Shen London, hello. Hi, Lisa Rufus. I was busy last minute rapping and didn't realise the time. Hope I haven't missed much. No, just moaning about YouTube, really. Melinda Brown, good evening to you, my darling. Happy holidays. Happy holidays.
Someone's got a kettle. Kimberly's got a kettle. What's going on?
I know. Who's got a kettle?
Kettle.
Oh, down there. Stop jumping ahead. I'm trying to do them in order. Code Deb, good evening to you. Deb says they're starting direct consumer sales of Wegovy in the US at a much, much, much more reasonable price. That is... What's the one that Anne Boleyn was on? It was when she went to Manjaro, but before that, Ozempic. I think that's the same as Ozempic. Yeah. Janet keeps getting gambling adverts. I wish I could
usually
tell YouTube what ones I don't
want.
want.
Google watches us all the time.
Yeah, I really wish I could because if I could choose, I wouldn't have the evangelical churches or gambling sites.
I'm stealing
advertising with us because it's not stuff we believe in. Kimberly has a kettle. They do sell electric kettles in the US now. Yep. Kimberly uses hers every day. Hi Rivets. Hi Leanne. I hope you're okay, my darling. Didn't think you were coming on tonight. Absolutely we are. We said we'd be here. We're in our Christmas jumpers. I've got a Christmas quiz. with a massive giveaway item. Bonkers. Merry Christmas from Paul, Leanne and little Luna. Your doggos are so cute. They really, really are. Really, really, really cute.
We like doggos.
I know we've been chatting about doggos on the
Doggos.
On the Facebook. You couldn't get by without your kettle either, Code Deb. See, this is it. You see, this is it. We found our tribes.
What?
The people that need a kettle for the coffees and teas. That's what it is. Dormouse, you were reading FDA approved daily tablet form of Wegovy.
Yeah, you can do. They can do it in pills now, can't they?
In pills.
Yeah, so you can get pills now. Apparently, they've started doing like pill form rather than just injections.
That's interesting.
So.
Melinda just popped in to say hi. I miss you all and wishing you all a wonderful winter season. Happy holidays and prosperous new year. Same to you, my darling. I will be back live streaming on the Tarot channel in the new year. Absolutely, I am. Here we go. Melinda, you need to get off and play board games with your grandkids. Oh my God, it's so wholesome. YouTuber looking at those accounts have a high interest in what we used to talk about. Yep. You had food review videos before cooking videos and SimiWorld videos. Yep. That's all of that is fine. The co-op ones are the most like the mushy peas that we're used to down south.
Yeah.
Aren't they? So there's slightly different recipe up here. The ones down south have got a slightly different texture and a different, they might add like pepper or something different in it. I'm not quite sure what it is, but it's a little bit different. And the co-op ones are the best. Yeah. At least that's what we think. Thanks for reminding me about the cat litter I've got. You want me to drop it by? Who's that aimed at? I don't know who that's aimed at, my darling. The Rivet sent you a Christmas picture of you and Luna on Messenger. I will have a look at that in a second. Kimberly says you'll give up the hot tub. I wouldn't. Carol, you're coming to YouTube in the new year.
You can always get one.
Oh, Carol's going to start streaming in the new year. Oh, that's awesome. Are you doing live streams or are you going to do like pre-recorded videos?
It takes
that
a
is
while
awesome,
to do
Carol.
live,
Awesome,
doesn't it? I don't
Carol.
know how many subscribers you
I
have
don't know.
to go live.
Oh, do you? I can't remember.
Yeah, you can't just.
I don't know. I know it's 500 now for the first access of some
maybe.
things.
Yeah.
And
Well,
4,000 watch hours.
we had to do videos before we could start doing live.
I thought that was on TikTok. I don't remember. I remember.
I think it's on YouTube as well.
Oh, I don't remember.
So.
You don't know what to call it. It's about healthy eating, shopping, etc. What would you call it? Healthy eating, but also shopping, hauls. Carol Barron shops, Barron.
We'll call
Life
it
with the Baron.
Carolyn. Yeah.
But she's not called Carolyn.
Carolyn. Yeah. She's Carolyn.
What, as in Christmas sing-song?
Yes.
Good King Wenceslas look down.
The Carol channel.
Yeah.
Cooking with Carol.
But she's not doing cooking.
Oh, damn.
Shopping. Shopping and healthy foods.
Oh, fitness. Carol does fitness. Right.
Why doesn't she just call it Carol Barron's channel full of healthy eating and shopping and other things that I am interested in? Hope you will join me on the YouTubes. Thank
That's
you
a
very
very
much.
long channel.
Exactly.
Wow, I love it.
In all honesty, the advice that everybody says is get as short a name as possible. So just call it like Healthy Life.
What about?
My Healthy Life.
What about Ask Chat GPT?
Ask?
Is it Ask?
Oh, okay. So you can't call it
Can
channel
you
Ask.
ask Google or Chat GPT? Is it?
You could do.
Ask them what is a
That's a
really
good one.
catchy name to use.
That's a good way. Oh,
They-
yeah, look
they
at
will
this. Luke
probably
John's
tell
got a
you.
hot tub. So that's fine. So when Luke John's family adopts Kimberly,
Yeah.
she won't have to give up her hot tub. That's even better.
You'll have to give her other
Excuse
one
me.
to her dad.
Audrey, you used to make your own mushy peas for your mum. Open a tin of marifat peas, a dob of butter and stir. She loved it. That sounds interesting. I used to do my mum used to do the soak ones. You know, the dried ones that you soak overnight.
You put a
They
tablet
were
in them.
delicious. Yeah.
You get a little
It's a
filter in
little,
them.
I don't know what it was, tablet of something.
Yeah.
We had some in the cupboard for about 3 years, I think 4 years before we threw them out. Might even be longer than that. Because we were like, Kimberly, hello,
They
Jane
were
Day, if you're out
interesting.
there. Yes.
They were
Good
very interesting.
Good evening to the Empress. We shall genuflect in your general direction, my darling. There we go. We bow before thee.
We do.
I've got to say as well, huge thank you to Jane yesterday for texting me. Thank you very much. Emma, you're trying a Lidl vegan turkey crown. Does that mean the turkey was vegan?
It's a bit, I suppose, it's the little version of
like a corn roast. Okay.
We've had
good.
a corn roast before. We
did.
Yeah.
We did. Yeah, Carol is starting a YouTube channel in the new year. I think we should all we want more YouTubers, more Slimlanders, so we can add more. I can buy more Lego people. Yeah, that's what we want. You're excited about Carol coming to YouTube, so am I, my darling. You're going to try them. Homemade minted mushy peas are the finest. Yeah, absolutely. When you were doing the driveways, you had a customer in Queensbury, the highest point in West Yorkshire, who had a hot tub. Wow.
You can get a hot tub and put in the garden anyway.
WeGoV comes in a pill. That's interesting.
Yeah, that's right.
50 subs before going live. There you are.
Yeah.
Thank you, Luke.
Yeah.
Thank you. Carol does it all, says Kimberly. That's quite good.
Yeah.
Code Deb was doing the research yesterday.
And that way, like I say, you can put whatever you like on the channel then, because you
Carol
do all
about
of it.
town. Oh, consuming with Carol. I quite like caroling. I think there's something about that. My brain's going, oh, that'll be really good. Come caroling with me. You can tell who does the branding on this channel. Oopsie. Thank you, Neil. I know, right?
What?
As in Beyond Authentic Health, the branding and everything that I do, and then you're just going, Carolyn.
It's very catchy.
It is. You think it's only 100 subs? Oh, okay, so I think it's 1,000 now, because Luke said, living the Baroness lifestyle. Oh, I like that.
Like I say before, you can monetize. You have to have a certain amount of watch time and all that as well, don't you? So...
Ed. Carol Does Dallas. Do you know what that's based on? There was an adult film back in the 70s, 80s, whatever it was. That was. I don't think it was. It wasn't like the adult films these days. I don't think. Well, I don't know because I've never seen it. You might have seen everything. I don't know whether you did or not. But it was shown in like. It was shown in like regular cinemas or something before the laws changed around nudity and things. But it was called Debbie Does Dallas. But I don't.
Apparently now Carol does.
I don't know what. Or you put on one of those great big J.R. Ewing type cowboy hats and swan around splashing the dollars like Donald Trump, and then it's Carol Does Dallas, because that's what they did in Dallas. They had all the money, didn't they?
Yeah.
I don't even know if Dallas is still on. Anyway, Carol's in tears with all these ideas. That's funny.
Carol is now famous.
Yeah, I know, right? Carol's cart and cardio. That's interesting. That's interesting. Carol's. You could call it Carol's credit card meltdown.
Yeah,
of all the things you buy.
Yes.
You're going for a walk in your Mariah Carey Christmas shirt. I don't want a lot for Christmas.
I can bloody hear you, you know.
I know,
you say
right?
you've got no music in here, no noise. Wow, can hear that.
Good, wasn't it? I know, right? Like she was in the room there for a second.
Wow.
They came in a box.
Oh.
Good. Caroling is catchy. I like caroling, which is I know, right? We all took the piss, but actually, caroling, as in
it's something that you
the act of being,
but
carol.
As well, you're not going to forget that because it's catchy.
Yeah, the act of being a carol, doing what the carol does is caroling. So if we now go and eat some healthy food and get some shopping, we are caroling.
No. That's Karening. Yeah, it's not that's not caroling, no. It's Karening.
Karening is when you say, I need to speak to your manager. Do you realise we've been on for an hour? We've not talked about anything, really. Anything seriously. I know, just because it's Christmas time.
It's fine.
Oh, Luke John is going to have a heated greenhouse, which you aim to have as an outdoor sunroom, sun lounger, koi pond, plants and peace. Can we go to can we maybe go? Can you adopt us as well? Right, I know. I think we're older than Luke.
No, he'd have us in the kitchen.
But I think Kimberly's older than Luke as well. So
yeah, they're just...
can you adopt all of us? In fact, Kimberly will be because she's the same age as you.
Yeah.
Born on the same
Same
twin
as
day.
me.
Yes, happy twin day. I know, right? It's coming up in a few months. Anyway,
Luke's a lot
Code Deb
younger
heard
than
it
us. Yeah.
your whole teenage years. I bet you did.
Yeah.
I bet you did. Right then.
I bet Luke's 35, I think. So
I don't know how old anybody is. I know, right?
we're all so young.
I know I am. I'm 32 this year. I can't believe it. Can you believe I'm turning 32
You're
this year?
30,
Shut up.
grab
Let's
it.
have a drink.
You were 30 for like 4 years.
I don't know what you mean.
You were just like on like a, what was it, Groundhog Day, weren't you, for like 3-4 years?
Kimberly says, if Luke John doesn't adopt me, he'll have to marry me so I can be a cougar. You've got your offer there then. You've got your offer there. It so does not feel like Christmas. It doesn't really, does it, Dormouse? How can we make it feel more Christmassy, Rufus?
Get your sprouts out.
No,
They're on the sideboard.
You could show what your prize giveaway was going to be that you put together and didn't tell me anything about. My plan for today's little Christmassy quiz, my plan was to give away a Beyond Authentic Health Losers Club mug.
Well, you have to put it
Somebody had better ideas. Shall I hold it up?
there. So it is by Flower and White.
Let me just watch my thumb because it's damaged.
And,
Bye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Bye.
and it is a selection of Flower and Whites.
What is Flower and White?
It is low calorie meringue bars, and there is a whole selection. Hang on. A whole selection of. So we just take some of them out and you can see.
So this is what we are giving away today.
So there are
I don't know why the camera's gone red, but it has.
chocolate crunch. You got mint chocolate. There's hazel bars. There's lemon meringue bars. Salted caramel. Chocolate orange. Raspberry crumble. So various different flavours. And like I said, it tells you on there what all of the calories are for all of them. So most of these bars, I say they're all the bars are under 100 calories each. So that's like
Right,
less than 5 swips each.
Salted caramel bar,
Yeah.
96 calories for a meringue bar. So there you go, 5 swips. We've got 18 calories for each of these little bite pieces. So again, 1 swip each.
We've got chocolate crunch, which is 92 calories each.
Yeah, lemon meringue, which is 97 calories, 3 swips. Dark milk chocolate meringue bar for 94, 5 swips.
Dubai pistachio one.
Ooh, Dubai chocolate one, 96 calories, 5 swips. And then there's raspberry crumble one as well, which is 5 swips. Yeah. What else? There's loads.
Chocolate orange.
Chocolate crunch, 92 calories, 5 swips.
But even the big
orange chocolate, 94 calories, 5 swips.
Even the big bags, they're all less than 1 swip each. So.
Hazel gold.
Yeah.
For 96 calories, 5 swips. Did you get this for free or something?
No, it was on a.
This is the one that you bought for Mum.
No, that isn't.
Oh, this is the one that you bought the same time as you bought the one for Mum. Yeah, that one.
It was on the. Was it Black Friday deal?
Yeah. Oh, look at that. I don't know how much it would have cost, but I know these are not cheap.
Yeah.
So that's amazing. Yeah. Oh, it may have been lovely. Right then. I was only going to do a silly little quiz as well.
I've got some of these, but I don't have them every day. I have them, every now and again.
The Empress has responded. She says, "Good evening, everybody." Jane Day says, "Looking forward to the quiz." Well, I was going to do a silly little quiz, and now there's a proper prize. Right, I don't know how to do this now. Now there's an actual prize. I tell you what, we'll do the quiz and then we'll do the prize as a little different maybe thing. Right, okay. So then, shall we do, before we do the quizzy bit, shall we do some of our normal, we'll talk about, hang on, where are we? Right, we will, hold on, what am I looking for? I am looking for that one. Right, shall we skip the food that we had this week? Everything's been on plan, 100%. Yeah. We've had beetroot burgers. We've had stir fry twice. Yeah.
Curry,
with chicken. We had the chicken tikka masala that I made. It was delicious.
We're having salmon tonight.
We've got salmon tonight. Yeah.
With some chips and mushy peas tonight.
And yeah, that's basically what we've been having. Lots and lots of on plan food.
Yeah.
So there you go. That was our food that we've enjoyed this week. I will put all the photos over on the Facebook page. So if you are a member of the Facebook group, just have a look for the Losers Club by Beyond Authentic Health over there. We do have a topic. We'll discuss that. Shall we do your topic of the day? Topic of the week?
Or just, I think it's really important, like I say, especially this week, if you want to do good over Christmas, and even if you want to spoil yourself over Christmas, Boxing Day or New Year, as that's coming up, I think it's really good to sort of limit, set yourself a limit as to what you're going to allow yourself, what days or meals you're going to have off plan, or whether, like I say, if you're having Christmas on plan like us, great, but try and set whatever you're going to set for that time that you're going to have off plan, and stick to it. Try and stick to it, because otherwise, like I said, we've had times before where we've had a meal off or gone, sod it for whatever reason, not had a bad week at group and just gone off, and then one meal ends up being another meal, one day leads into the next, and before you realise it, sod it, I'm not going back again. Well, and that was that.
What happened with us was, before you realise it, 9, 10, 12 stones gone back on.
Yeah.
Literally. I totally agree, and I think that people always say, it's Christmas, go on, have one at Christmas. If you're vegan, you don't go and buy a turkey or bite into a pork and beef sausage because it's Christmas. If you are diabetic and you can't have sugar and it will make you get really poorly and have a hypo if you're type 1, you don't say, go on, it's Christmas, I'll have a Mars bar. Why not? It's Christmas. If you're allergic to peanuts, you don't say, it's Christmas, we've got the KP salted, dry roasted peanuts are out. I'll have some of those. It doesn't change just because it's Christmas. This is where we are now. We've got in the freezer behind us, we've got some ice cream, the 15 swips for the whole tub in Lidl, the 296 calories for the entire tub ice cream, haven't we? Yeah. We may have that Christmas Day, we may have it Boxing Day. We have half of one of those each, so it's 7.5 tins or swips each. That is more than enough for us. It's got, it just tastes like a normal chocolate ice cream. It's delicious. You're going to do the Weetabix scan brand thingy doodah, aren't you?
Yeah.
So Rufus is going to do that Weetabix meat cake thing.
Didn't we? Thought about it's a bit like a bread pudding, but instead of having a Christmas cake that's really dense and really heavy, and after having it, it's kind of like, it doesn't always leave you feeling good, does it, after eating just stuff that we don't normally have. So I think our next choice was, even last year we bought mince pies and stuff and we didn't eat any of it, or the Christmas pudding, or we just decided we didn't want it. And this year, thought, in the past we would have done Scan Bran, which is pretty much like Rivita type stuff, but instead you can use the 2 Weetabix and put some grated apple, grated carrot into it, a spoon of mincemeat goes into it, a little bit of cinnamon, I think a tiny bit of mixed spice, a couple of eggs. It all gets whipped up together, and then you could either microwave it or put it in the air fryer and cook it, and it comes out a bit like a bread pudding, but it's very, very nice. And we've even got the custard as well, but instead of buying, like, because you can have a regular packet of low-fat custard, was it no added sugar custard that you can buy in the supermarket, half of it made up is like 7.5 sins per person, so you get 2 portions out of the one packet. But also on the Skinny Food Company, you can buy their own version of the custard, and 100 mils of that is 4 calories. So we're going to use that.
And you can have, how was that, like you said, a third of the bottle or half the bottle or something?
Half a bottle, so it's just over 400 calories, I think, 400 grams for the bottle, or is it 400
millilitres, yeah.
So yeah, you could have half of it for like less than half a sin. So
yeah, which is absolutely nothing, and it's to go with something else that you're having on the side. It's going to be amazing. And
we've bought as well this year. We bought the Anchor Light Squirty Cream. And you can have 12 and a half. I think it's 12 and a half grams, I think, is one swip.
Yeah.
So
yeah, this is it. It's just one of those things, isn't it?
Just planning and just, you know, buying things that you know that you can have within reason, that it's not gonna send you, you know, into a bad week or a bad year moving forward, and just setting in, just basically just trying to just limit, you know, any damage that could happen, and just stick to, like I say, sometimes as well with, like, you know, a lot of people's journeys, you know, you're not going to lose weight every single week, but as long as you stick to what you're doing, and
amen, brother.
It, like I say, even Jane said, like in the message she sent you, it was saying it's weight management. You're not, you know, nobody, you know, unless you're like, you know, amazing, your body's like, I don't know, a miracle, you know, everybody will have ups and downs in their journey, no matter what you do. So at the end of the day, like I say, setting in place what you're going to have and try and stick to it as best you can. You know, if you're going to have that meal off, have the meal off, but then just get back to it, because otherwise you might find a week's gone by and you might not want to see what you see on the scale.
Absolutely. And I think for me, I talked a bit about it over the Advent series. My head is in a very, very, very different place, where I don't view that food as being an option for me anymore. And so I'll cut to the chase, because I've kind of hinted at it a little bit. I had a gain this week, 100% on plan, absolutely 100% on plan, and came in with a gain. Not the biggest gain in the world, but I was expecting a loss.
Yeah.
And I got on the scales and I was angry, frustrated, furious, upset. All of the emotions went through me. And I came back, I stomped, and I grumpily, I was so angry and so grumpy, I had to put a whole big long apology post to the Slimming World group on Facebook to apologise to the social team. But then I came back to you, didn't I? And I said, that's it, I'm done, I want a burger. I don't want a burger because I don't like burgers, but I want a burger, I want some chocolate, I want something, even though I can't have the chocolate because of the sugar.
They're nice for, like, at the time you eat them, and then you feel like rubbish.
Well, no, this was it.
Anyway, so.
I literally was saying, I want to go and eat a burger, but then in the same breath I was like, but I don't, because I don't like the fat anymore. So I can't have a burger because I don't like the fat. I want to have what did I say? A sausage, sausage roll, a Greg's sausage
Greg's
roll.
sausage
But I
roll.
don't even like them anymore because of the fat. I really want I really wanted some chocolate, but I can't even have that because of the sugar. And I don't even like it anymore. So I want all this stuff, but I can't even have it.
That's it. It's just,
Because
you've been on plan all week. It's just like you've had a really
yeah,
good week.
but
been
what I
watching
mean
what you're
is,
having.
my reaction was
Yeah.
the part of me that went, you know, well, I've had issues around food
Yeah.
in the past.
Yeah.
Went, go and do all of this stuff, and the part of my brain that now is much more mindful of my food, I literally went, I don't want that. I could go and get a burger. I don't want it because I'm not going to enjoy it. I
No,
don't like
that's
the
it.
taste of the fat. Sometimes
That
we
is
get
it.
the dogs like not 5%
Yeah.
fat mince or something, or burgers.
You see
And
the
as it's
grease
cooking,
coming out,
it's
innit?
not just seeing it, it's smelling the grease. Going past a fish and chip shop and smelling the oil,
Yeah.
it turns my stomach these days. So I literally am like, oh, sod it, I'm so angry with this plan, I'm going to throw the towel in. And in literally, I'm like, but I don't want to eat off plan because I know I'm not going to enjoy that food.
Yeah.
So it was really, really tough. And that's why I had to say thank you to Jane, because I reached out to Jane and went, I need a buddy.
Yeah.
I need, like, you know, when I say, you know, as if it's something we all do, but you know, when people go to blank anonymous meetings, whatever that blank is, and they have, what's it they call it? A sponsor, not a buddy.
Yeah.
A sponsor. They have someone they can reach out to.
Yeah.
Well, you'd already gone, just like, think about this, this and this. And my brain went, well, you're bound to say that because you're my other half, so you've got to say that. But you said, text Jane.
Yeah.
And I was like, But yeah, at the end of the day, we all decide what we're going to eat over Christmas, right? We all decide what we're going to eat. We all decide, if you are somebody who is working this plan but still enjoys fried food or sugary food, sugary drinks, if you still enjoy that stuff, then that's, you know, that can be a bit of a trigger. As long as it's not a trigger food. If that's what you want to do over Christmas, enjoy it. It's a day or it's a couple of days, whatever it is, go and do that. For me now, as angry as I was yesterday, as frustrated, as furious, as much as it would have sent me off plan previously, I literally was sat there going, I don't even want a parmo. And I used to love chicken parmos. I don't even want that because I don't like the grease. So I'm not going to come off plan.
Feels like a lead weight in your belly after it all.
Because I love the way we eat now. We eat super healthy. We eat super clean. We eat processed food, but it's like our yogurts and our beetroot burgers and things like that. And I was like, do you know what? I don't even want this. I don't want the other stuff. I really don't. But for those of you that do it mindfully, I think is the thing, isn't it? Yeah. Anything else you want to add to that before I skip on and go to the chat?
No.
Because I kind of took your comment over there, didn't I?
No, but I think it, like I say, if you just set what you're going to have and it's kind of pre-planned and try and stick to it as best you can, because it's easy. Like even times we've been to group and they're like, oh well, you know, don't be hard on yourself. You did this. Oh well, you know, life happens. Things get in the way. They only get in the way if you let them get in the way.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's like life is all. There's always going to be an excuse.
Always.
If you were looking to eat a cake,
just eat. If you want to eat it,
then go and have it. Somebody will always be having a birthday. Someone will always be getting married. Someone will always have passed away at a wake. Someone will always, no matter what it is, if you want some food off plan, you will have 1,001 excuses to go and do it. Life is always lifing because it's life, and it just depends on what you do. I talked about it in the Advent series about when you're down at the hospital with Mum. You had to go past the Greg's, you had to go past, what else was it? You went into Lidl with all the stuff and all these other places, and went down to the newsagent, get your mum a sweets.
But at one time, we would never go to the shops alone because, like I say, if you can't trust yourself around food when you're on your own, it's like you just don't do that then. Or you take a friend with you if you need someone there to stop you buying things you shouldn't buy. But then I think we've just gone so far in our journey now that it doesn't matter if I'm in the shop on my own, or because at the end of the day I don't want that for myself and I want the best for myself, and if the only thing I could do to myself and be kind to myself for the future is to look after myself, and as if I was a third person, or another family member or something, and look after them as best you can. So you want what's best for yourself.
Yeah, I did say to you the other day, didn't I? I said, I really fancy a Greg's vegan sausage roll if it was cooked without the pastry or any fat. So it's like, do you know what I mean? There's just sometimes I just think, I remember the taste of something and think, I really want that. As long as you could take the fat off it, take the pastry off it, then I'll have. So basically, I'll have some mushed up veg. Just eat some vegetables then.
But we did buy. Is it the Sainsbury's? I think Kimberly had mentioned them on here, or someone had mentioned on it before, about the sausages from Sainsbury's.
Yes.
They were like the one-sin sausages.
Cumberland sausages.
And we had those. We had those this week, and they are very, very nice. We had them as a cooked breakfast for our dinner, and they were really, really nice, weren't they? So I think this week at some point we're going to have sausages and mash and gravy.
Onion gravy
with some cooked onions.
Mayflower onion gravy. It'd be lovely.
Very, very nice. So
looking forward to that.
We're definitely going to have those again.
I know, right? Might even have that tomorrow for Christmas dinner.
And you can, like I say, if you like sausage rolls and stuff, you can turn those sausages
into
because they're very soft as well. That you could turn those into sausage rolls and make your own. Just get your little bit of pastry, is it the phyllo pastry or whatever, and make your own. So,
absolutely.
Yeah.
So I don't know what that was summing up. So Irene Baird, hi Lisa and Rufus, hope you both feel better. This flu cold is not missing anyone. Hope you both have a nice Christmas and New Year, Irene. Keep well and safe. Thank you, my darling. You're feeling a lot better now, aren't you?
I've
got, got two more days of the second week.
I'll be glad
pills.
when I'm no longer on pills.
And now your mum's got poorly in the hospital.
Yep,
she's
just
cold
put her
flu
today.
thing.
The doctor's been in and they've just put her on antibiotics again, so that's not good.
No, there's a lot of it around. It's knocking out a lot of people at the moment. So again, I'd recommend if you haven't had it already, get your flu jab as long as you know it's safe for you to do so.
They come round. What was it? It said the doctor came out and said, okay, they're ready to do her flu jab, but she can't have it because she's on antibiotics now. So they've got to wait probably another week or so of her to be clear of that before she can have that.
Yeah, absolutely. Dormouse says it's a juggle for sure, Luke. Grumpy has his supply of beige food in the fridge. You're lucky that you don't crave it. But cheese has also arrived in the house and you love cheese.
We love cheese. Ta-da. No, we don't. Well, you used to love cheese.
I do love cheese, but you got some blue cheese for the doggos.
Oh, yeah.
Because Eddie loves a bit of cheese on his dinner. And I really like blue cheese, but I crumbled it up for him, and just with the little tiny crumbs that were left on my finger, I just went, no, that's nice. Yep, but that was enough. I got the taste of it, didn't want it anymore.
It's just the blue bits in it.
The mould. Good mould. Good for you.
No.
Put hairs on your chest.
No.
Don't know why anybody would want hairs on their chest.
But I have got, we have got some, we did get some, is it sauerkraut? So we've got sauerkraut as well to have this Christmas.
For
our
probiotics, Carol Barron, you've not bought any cakes, etc. from supermarkets, even though you were salivating, but not worth it now. You plan going to supermarkets? Fruit and water, it really does help. It does, absolutely does. Cheese is one of your favourite foods. Kimberly, you've got a block of 50% less fat cheddar. That's good. We like the Eat Lean one over here. That is also either 50 or 70%. Hubby just came in and said, you're famous being in the chat. George is so funny. I don't know. Is George your husband then? Yep. Walking past those aisles, you should have been tougher on saying no to what family brought with them, but it's Christmas for them. Exactly, I know. We're just having an optimised roast dinner with turkey. You're with us both. This is for health and life, says Leanne. Absolutely, this is it, isn't it? This is it. Dormouse says you adore cheese. You choose when having to have a smaller amount of full fat and flavour rather than the light version, but it's hard to walk away from the cheese board. That is why I can't have it in the house anymore. I genuinely just licked my fingers of the little tiny crumbs from crumbling up the blue cheese, and that was enough. But there was also a part of me that
feel sick.
No, but there was a part of me that was like, oh, maybe I should maybe I should just I could just get some blue. No, nope, can't get it.
No.
Because I'll eat it all.
No. And Brie isn't coming round this Christmas.
No,
She's
Carol
not
wasn't going to buy a
She's banned.
turkey due to the price. However, you got one from $55 to $27.50, half price. George is happy now. That sounds amazing. Oh, thank you, Janet.
Turkeys are so expensive, aren't they? It's like, I don't even enjoy turkey.
It wasn't actually, to be fair, I wasn't even really tempted. But yeah, Aldi have turkey down from £22 to £5.
Wow.
Bargain. We ain't got no room in our freezer. Shy Violet, you've had your fill of cheese at your brother's at the weekend. That's good.
We don't eat as
You have
much
it
as
done?
we used to.
No, you don't. You live in the land of Parmo, Luke. Wow.
But I think though that something, like I said, if you're someone that's been on a long journey on Slimming World, or like I say, whatever you're doing to lose the weight, where you may have started and the amount of food you used to buy every week, you know, a year later is dramatic. You know, is a massive difference to the amount
really
of food
is.
that you can consume in that week.
Well, we're going to do a video in Tweenmas between
Yeah.
Christmas and New Year where we look back over this year and work out, just basically take a look at where we are, where we're going, and what we've really enjoyed, what we wouldn't try again, what we will do more of, and just have a little year in review, really.
But I think even, like I say, this year coming, you know, our next venture, I think, is like the gym and swimming,
Don't know,
fitness, or some, you know,
Yeah.
something
Fit,
to
get fit, not fat.
Yeah, just change things up a bit and just move forward a bit in our journey. So yeah.
Dormel says it's such a good saving if folk have freezer space, isn't it just?
That's it.
We unfortunately have a freezer full of ice cream. We got 2 tubs.
But if I'd
of
have had
these.
to do that to a turkey, I probably would have ended up keeping it as a pet.
Had to do what to a
I
turkey?
wouldn't have been able to.
No one's talking about doing that to
I
a
wouldn't
turkey.
have done that. I would have just, if we had pet people, though, they keep them in the garden, don't they, or out back, and they're like, oh well, it's dinner time soon. It's nearly Christmas, right? Go out and. I'm like,
Hang on, vegans, I've got your back.
What are we doing
Vegetarians,
that?
I've got your back. Right,
I wouldn't be doing that. I'll be
No.
keeping them as pets,
No.
all of them. They'll be pets.
I've got your back, vegans. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yeah.
If you can't snuff it,
To be vegetarian or vegan,
you shouldn't eat it.
I wouldn't be able to do it.
If preparing it for the pot isn't something that you can do, then you shouldn't abdicate that responsibility to someone else.
No.
I could.
I'll just be eating the vegetables.
No. I could. If it was a situation where you should have that ability to be able to say,
What, someone going?
yeah, but if you're going to eat it, just because we're 2 steps removed, because it comes in a little packet covered in plastic, we're 2, 3, 4 steps removed from that process, but it still happens.
I'll just have my Quan roast
Anyway,
then.
yeah.
Come on then. I'll have that.
Mr. Rivet bought a turkey crown thinking it was $19.99. He didn't have his glasses on, and when he was at the checkout, it was a 3, not a 1, and paid $39.99 for a turkey crown. Good Lord, was it an organic turkey that had been massaged its entire life with some really nice aromatic oils, and then it like
avocado, yes.
yeah, avocado, and it had its own hot tub and swimming pool access. And it chilled out.
That'll be why.
Oh my God, $39.99. That is a lot of money for a doodah.
Isn't it?
You've got a new cafe menu for the new year, but need to create some new recipes for pies and dread tasting them now. Losing weight while working with food is bad at the best of times. I can imagine. Absolutely. Lisa and Rufus, you used to have your food cupboard and your husband's treats in one place. In the kitchen now,
That's it.
you have a cupboard at the other side of the kitchen with all the cooking things you need. Absolutely. That is awesome. Absolutely awesome. Shy Violet, you've had your jab. Yay. Turkey. Can you just see that? Turkey is foul.
Yeah, it is very terrible, isn't it?
I need the button put back on my thing.
Damn.
That is very funny. Yeah, that is very, very funny. Ed likes his hairy chest. You love sauerkraut. Have you tried kimchi at speed? Yes, we like kimchi, but kimchi can be a bit too spicy for me. But it's very good for your guts, especially if you've been on antibiotics. because when you're on antibiotics for flu or cold or pneumonia, like somebody is, it takes all your good gut health bacteria out. It completely wipes everything.
It does. I didn't realise it does quite.
And so then you might get, a lot of people get tummy troubles afterwards.
Oh, I have. I've had that very bad.
Yeah. So, things like sauerkraut, kimchi, kombucha is the one I was thinking of, are really, really good for you. When I had the cancer surgery the first time, you bought me like some litre bottles of kombucha, didn't you? Because when they do it, they give me like a load of chemo stuff that wipes everything out, and so everything's a bit all out of
but I
whack
said that's
for a
the
bit.
same. I said no matter what type of strong medication that you take, obviously, it will do what it needs to do, but also, upset other bits of your body.
Yeah. So. Luke says it doesn't help that you're a savoury person. Usually avoid it at all costs, but next week you'll have to deal with it. Just have a small bite. Just have a taster bite. You don't have to eat the whole pie.
No.
Just have a little bite. That's good. Or, oh no, it needs more seasoning. Whatever it is, have a little bit. Have a little bit. You have more money left at the end of the month from having your snacks and your supplies separately. I can believe that. Cheese is one of your worst trigger foods for snacking. Yep, it can be. It really can be. You'd like a pet turkey. They're very loud. Very loud. If you were a turkey, you'd call it Boris. Boris the turkey. Wow. The turkey was from Lidl in Mottingham. A Lidl turkey crown for 40 quid. Was it huge then?
Had a leather jacket and everything on. It was like very expensive.
I know, right? You grew up on a huge allotment where plucking turkey and skinning rabbits was your choice. Hence, you leave your meat to the end of the meal and not worried if you don't meet it. You were pescatarian for 2 years. Absolutely. That's really good. Kefir is also good for your gut health. Yep. Luke John says you have 8 new pies. You're doomed with only 1 bite. No, that's all right. You can manage that on plan. I did though. We did watch a video about having second thoughts about the surgery stuff. That was really interesting. So yeah, my gut instinct, Luke, is that I think you're doing a decent enough job at the moment on plan, and my gut instinct is that you would probably lose as much in this first year by sticking to plan. If you can repeat what you did last year, this year, are you going to need it?
It does.
6-7.
But I said the thing is as well is like if you do go through with that, it changes everything as to how much you can drink or eat at any one time.
Yeah. And we know several people who've had it and had to get it reversed and all sorts.
Have been sick quite often because it's all about changing your mindset and healthy eating and moving forward that way, rather than you get to a point where for some time you can't go out and eat out with people and do like everyone else is doing because you don't have the space to put the food anymore.
No, exactly.
And if you do it yourself, you can still go out and have those times and enjoy your food, enjoy Christmas and stuff like that. It's just learning to be good to yourself and just do the best you can for yourself moving forward.
Absolutely.
But yeah, it does. It does take a lot of strength and getting used to. But I think you can do it. I really do.
Yeah, absolutely. 3 to 4 tablespoons for mixture tasting. Then with the different pastry choices, hot shot Parmo pie is one of them. Sounds interesting. Do you need 4 tablespoons for mixture tasting? I guess you do when you're a chef. You've got to taste it and work all the flavours out. Well, just do that on that one day.
Yeah.
Back on plan for the rest of the week and the week before.
That's it.
It's about managing things, isn't it? Yes, Kimberly. Have a look at Luke's. I don't know if it's the most recent one because we've been watching Stranger Things. Yeah. Right then, shall we?
So I say, or if you know someone else that can taste all these things that's really good with food.
Well, no, because if you're cooking it, if you're the chef, you need to know what it tastes like. There's nothing worse.
Oh, it's either that or buying the stuff in, though. That's the only difference, isn't it? I
No.
guess it's just...
It's like a lot of people say never trust a skinny chef. I don't agree with that. But when they say, I do agree with, never trust a teetotal cocktail maker. And I've forgotten the word for cocktail maker. Or never trust a teetotal sommelier. Because if you've got someone who works in a bar and makes cocktails and then says to you, oh, this is a really sweet one, this is not as sweet. How do you know? How do you know? If you've never drunk any of it, how do you know? Is the alcohol really strong? Oh, I don't know. It's like with chefs or chocolatiers. Never trust a skinny chocolatier because you're obviously not tasting your products.
I say, but when you're doing like super healthy food, even in a cafe, you can do most of that super healthy.
Yeah.
And most people probably wouldn't even know.
You just need to get on Uber Eats and deliver to Leeds. That's all you need to do, Luke. That's all you need to do. Deliver to Leeds. I know. Well, why not? Deliver, Luke.
Go to the
That's what you need to do. So then, right. Let's have a look. How are we going to do this quiz then? Now we've got a proper prize. How are we going to keep track of who's winning what?
We'll do the quiz, and then when we get to the end, because then you mean other people can then copy.
Well, no. How do you know? I tell you what we'll do.
Right.
No, I tell you what we'll do. Right, mixologist. Thank you, Neil. Right, I tell you what we'll do. This is what we'll do. Right then. It's going to be fastest fingers first. So all of you hit the refresh button. We're not going to start it for about 30 seconds. If you get any adverts, skip them, whatever it is you need to do so that everybody's on the exact same time. We're all doing the same thing. You can't have teams, Kimberly. Good God, how is that going to work? Oh yeah, just talk among yourselves in the chat. I know, shh, don't tell them the answer is Nelson Mandela. Okay, I won't mention that to the rest of the team in the chat. Then, right. I've got 20 questions. And what I need you to do, right, it will be the first name that comes up with the correct answer that Rufus sees. Does that make sense? Right? So, I can't even put my chair back because of the Mr. Felix's... Oh, Mr. Felix might have a permanent home. We're just waiting for some details, but we might have with a very good friend of my my brother from another mother's. So we might have a possible permanent home.
If you hear any loud screaming, it's because he's probably in his litter tray. But
he likes to announce if he has a poop. Right then, so right, 20 questions. We will. We'll have to keep track. Rufus, have you got a? Hang on. Where is it? Where's my brain? My brain has fallen down the whiteboard. I knew I brought one in for a reason. Where did I put the whiteboards? I've got the whiteboard. Did I bring a pen in? Yes, I did. Right then. Oh, I tell you what. Do you want to read the questions and I'll do the scores? We'll do it that way round because then I can write. Because I can write a bit scrawny and then still read my writing, if that makes sense. Right then, so there are 20 questions, and what you've got to do is pop the answer in the chat, and then I will call on the first name that I see with the right answer. Okay, so it might not necessarily be the first person that gets it right in the chat. It'll be the first name that I see that pops up where it's on the doodah. This is open to everybody anywhere. So if you are overseas, you can enter. We will take a second mortgage out to pay for the postage costs. Good Lord. Right then, are you ready? So then, Rufus, what is the first question? These may or may not have been put together by ChatGPT. What's the first one then?
It is Brussels sprouts.
Oh, it's a true or false question. Yeah. True or false?
So we've got Brussels sprouts are sin-free when cooked without oil, butter or bacon.
Is that true
or false?
Do 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 do. Boo! What do we think? True or false? What was it? Sprouts are sin-free, swip-free when cooked with
without oil, butter, or bacon.
Shen London. Oh, Shen London was the first one that just popped up for me. It says true. It is true. Janet said false. No, it is true. Brussels sprouts are totally free if you cook them without any oil, butter, or bacon. What about if you cook them with lard? Right, Shen London. Shen London, you've got 1 point. Right then. Yeah. Question 2, Rufus.
We've got, which Christmas food is most likely to quietly ruin your sin count?
Okay.
Says we've got A is roast turkey, B cranberry sauce, C steamed carrots, or D is gravy made from stock.
Oh. Which Christmas food is most likely to quietly ruin your sin count? In other words, take you over your sins. Roast turkey, cranberry sauce, steamed carrots, or gravy made from stock? A, B, C, or D? Luke John! What's the right answer?
I think they're gravy.
Hang on. Have we got the right answer? We better have the right answers on here. Hang on. The answer is B. Cranberry sauce. You were right. It was. I said Luke, didn't I? I think it was Luke that got cranberry sauce. Luke John, cranberry sauce. Luke John gets one. God, that mate.
It's all down to points.
It is all down to points. Right then. Question 3, Rufus. Yep. Is this another true-false one? It is. True or false?
So it says. What's that?
Do you want me to read it? True or false? Oh no, hang on. That was the answers.
Yes.
That's why. I know, I nearly read that out one as well. True or false? Alcohol sins still count at Christmas because the body does not recognise festive exceptions. True or false? Alcohol sins still count at Christmas because the body doesn't recognise festive exceptions. So you can't say, it was Christmas. Is that true or false? No, that's not. I didn't write them. Luke John says true. The answer is true. It was true. It absolutely was true. I need to pause a second, let people type all in a little bit longer than I've done. So yeah, it was absolutely true. So that goes another point to Luke John. Racing away with it now. Right then, question 4, Rufus. Yeah. You've all got plenty of time to catch up.
It's a multiple choice question. It says, which part of a Christmas dinner usually contains the most hidden calories?
The crackers.
So we've got A, the turkey, B, the potatoes, C, the vegetables, or D, the sauce and extras.
Oh, it depends. How's everything cooked?
Which part of the Christmas dinner usually contains the most hidden calories?
And what are the options again?
You got turkey, you got potatoes, you got the vegetables, or sauce and extras.
A, B, C, or D? Do 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 do.
We're doing countdown. What about the end bit?
You mean that bit?
Yes, that bit. Yes.
I'll have a consonant, please, Carol. Do you ever know who the person was? Rachel. Rachel Reeves, apparently. I think that's the right name. It's Rachel something. I think Rachel Reeves might be the one who does the Treasury now, but I can't remember. Right, Carol Barron, Source and Extras. That's the first name I saw.
Luke John.
It's the first name I saw. That was the first one I saw when I read what it said. Source Extras. So I'm looking and going, that one. So yeah, what was that? Who was that? Carol Barron. Carol Barron gets a point. Right then.
Number 5. It's a true or false. If I skip breakfast on Christmas Day, can I eat what I want later? That's a true or false.
Right, I got to say it again.
If I skip breakfast on Christmas Day,
Yeah.
can I eat whatever I want later?
Yeah, because it's Slimming World. You can have as many calories and sins and swips as you want.
Is it?
Yeah.
Or just for Christmas Day?
Yeah.
Oh, I never knew. No one told me that.
It's the festive exception it talks
Is
about.
it?
Yeah.
Is that why?
Now, what is it? What is it? If you skip breakfast on Christmas Day, you can eat whatever you want later. Do you want to go to the answers and see whether that's true or false then?
No,
it's false. Luke John, false if swipped.
Yeah.
That's all in capitals. That's why my brain went to that one. Look at that, Luke. Genuinely, I was like, oh, false if swipped. So I'm honestly, I'll tell you what. I know, Rufus. Right, just verify something. I'm going to move this across to... Oh, no, hang on. How can I do it? If I move this across to... That's not working, is it? How was I... I'm trying to do it so I can't see the names coming up, but I don't think it's going to let me do that. So then, let me go back to this. There we go. Right. Oh, what is happening? Hang on, the chat's gone whoppy. Hang on. Top chat. Wait for that to reload. And then live chat. There we go. Kimberly says cranberry sauce. Kimberly, you need to refresh, my darling. I think you're a little way back. Also, why do we look so orange? Shall I tell you what, let's do this very briefly. Let me swap to that one. And then back to that one. Is it? Nope, I don't know why we look so orange. Anyway, next question. What was that? Question 5. So question 6. It's multiple choice.
So it says, which cooking method keeps potatoes lowest in sins? So you've got A, deep fried, B, roasted in oil, C, air fried with spray oil, or D, coated in goose fat.
Ooh. What was it again? Read it out again.
So you got, which cooking method keeps potatoes lowest in sins?
Okay.
A, deep fried, B, roasted in oil, C, air fried with spray oil, or D, coated in goose fat.
I'm saying C. I think C. Audrey Shaw said C. That's the first one I've just seen. Is that right?
Air fried with spray oil, yes.
Air fried with spray oil. Audrey Shaw. Audrey Shaw gets a point. Right, next question.
Says, so number 7, it says a true or false. Turkey breast without skin is a lean protein and generally free food. So turkey breast without skin is a lean protein and genuinely free food on plan.
Turkey breast is a lean protein.
That's what it says. Lean protein and generally free food. So basically, if you remove the skin on the meat, does that mean it's free food?
I think so, yeah. It is, even though it's turkey.
Yeah.
It's no different with turkey. It's not like it's like you don't get a 5% or 11% turkey. It's not like a beef.
No.
That must be a ha-ha comedy question because my brain says, that's really obvious. Why is it giving us that? Because it's a silly question, that's why. So I would say true. And it was Shen London who says true. Why is that not coming up on there? What have I done? Oh, I've broken it. Never mind. Right, Shen London's got another point. Right then, if I move, look, if I do this over here, look, Rufus, can you just tell everybody, go away, hang on. Here we go. Hopefully I haven't just disabled the sound, but I've got a thing over the names, so I can't see anybody's names. Can you verify that, dear husband?
Yes, you couldn't see when it was there. You couldn't see the names.
If I click on that there, right then. So next question.
Right. Okay. It's a multiple choice question.
I like these ones. Yeah. Multiple choice.
Which drink usually contains the most sins? So it's A, Prosecco, B, mulled wine, C, Baileys, or D, Diet Cola with lime.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say it isn't the last one.
Yeah.
Hang on, which one contains the most sins?
The most sins.
What were the options?
So you got A, Prosecco, B, mulled wine, C, Baileys, or D is Diet Cola and lime.
What's the answer?
C.
Is it?
Yeah.
Right, I'm that one there. Who's this?
Carol.
Carol Barron. Oh, I need to get that. Hang on a second. I can't see any names. Is that coming up there? What have I done? What have I've broken the system. Oh, what have I done? I've genuinely broken it, Rufus. Hold on. Hang on. I'm trying to do it. Names pop up, but I can't see who's putting the names in the chat. Right, there we go. So if that goes to there again, hopefully, 1 second, everybody, because I'm clicking on them and I'm realizing that you can't see who I'm clicking on because I'm clicking at random, trying to make it as fair to everybody as possible. Right. There you go. There's that. Now you can see the name. Right. So if I click that back on top, there you go.
Yeah.
Now I can't see that. And if I move that so it goes to there, then I can see answers but not names. Right. Okay. I can't see us on screen now, but that's fine. Yeah. Right then. Who was that? Sorry. Carol Barron. Carol. That's 2 for Carol. Right. Go. Next question.
We've got number 9. It's a true or false. It says nibbling just a bit of chocolate throughout the day, so grazing on chocolate during the day, can add up to more sins than one planned dessert. So that's a true or false.
Say it again.
Nibbling. So basically, if you've got a bowl of chocolate and you just sit picking at it during the day, it says that that would be more sins than a planned dessert. So if you make a pudding and you've just got that one pudding, if you sat eating chocolate, bits of chocolate during the day, that is it likely to be more sins than eating a dessert?
I would say true. Oh, that's not the right one. Oh, that one. Who's that? Luke John.
Yeah.
I hate not being able to see on that our normal screen. Everything's in the wrong place. Luke John's got another point. So Luke is on 4, Shen London's on 2, Carol Barron's on 2, Audrey's on 1, and loads of other people are getting it right as well. I'm just not seeing. You have to get in there quick with your typing and hit that enter. As Rufus is reading it out, pop. Right, next question. Question 10.
Yep. So it's a multiple choice question. Which Christmas vegetable is naturally higher in carbs than people expect. So you got A, broccoli, you got B, cauliflower, C, parsnips, and D, sprouts. So which one is higher in carbs?
Out of what? Hang on, higher in carbs.
Carbs, yeah. So more
Don't
which
know.
vegetable
Right, okay,
has more
yep,
carbs?
Yeah, which one?
So you got A is broccoli, B is cauliflower, C is parsnips, and D is sprouts.
Okay. Well, I'm guessing purely and simply because you said on the last... I haven't uploaded it yet. On the last whole video when we got parsnips, I always thought they were speed and you said it's free. So my guess is parsnips. Yay, parsnips! And the first parsnips I can see here is this one here which says snips. Shen London! Oh, that means you got 3. Can you just verify? I couldn't see whose names were on there. I could just see snips at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah. Carol Barron said broccoli. My first thought went to broccoli as well. I don't know why. Right then. Okay, names are covered up. Right, go and then next question.
So you got number 12, multiple choice. It says, what's the best weight loss mindset on Christmas Day? A is all or nothing. B,
Baby, it's all or nothing now.
B, I've blown it anyway. C, enjoy it mindfully and move on. D, panic and skip meals. So what's the best weight loss mindset on Christmas Day?
Right.
A, all or nothing. B, I've blown it anyway. C, enjoy it mindfully and move on. D, panic and skip meals.
A, B, C or D? Put it in the chat now. Boo 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 dum 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 dum. I'm guessing what the I'm guessing that one there.
Yeah.
Although at first I thought that one there.
No.
No, don't wanna run and I can't walk out. I love Cher. My one regret is I didn't get to see her in concert. I saw Tina, I didn't see Cher. My guess was initially all or nothing because I thought, oh yeah, that's what we've done in the past. Have it off.
Yeah.
That sounds wrong. Have Christmas Day off and just go eat it all and then, or be completely on plan and then just eat a mung bean, half a Brussels sprout and a small thimble of water because I was sticking to plan. But this year we're kind of right smack in the middle, aren't we? We're eating on plan. We eat the food we love and loving the food we eat.
Yeah.
But also having a little bit of ice cream or
We've got
mince pie cake with
ice cream and some sliced bananas and stuff.
yeah, or mince pie cake with custard.
Yeah.
Depending on what we're not going to have both though, are we? Right. My guess is C. Is that the right one?
Yes.
Eat it mindfully.
Yeah.
And the first C I can see. Look, is that one there? Verify. Don't know who it is.
C.
Audrey Shaw. Wow, hello. You've got 2 points to Audrey. Loads of people everybody got that right. That's really cool. Everybody got that one right. And next question. Hang on. Let me cover that up. There we go. Cover that up. Go. Oh, no. Hang on. It's not covered. Go. Right. Next question.
Right, so we've got
question 11.
No, it's 13.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Bloody hell. Okay.
So we've got true or false.
Right.
So
Good at these.
walking after Christmas dinner can help blood sugar control and digestion. Is that true or false?
I should know that. Read it again. Walking after Christmas dinner.
Walking, so going out for a walk after Christmas dinner can help blood sugar control and digestion.
I know it's supposed to help you poo. I know that much. Because I've been looking at because of me tummy problems, I've been looking at ways after a meal I'm supposed to go and walk around the block or something. Yeah. I don't know about if it does blood sugar and things and controlling digestion. What helps you But on Christmas dinner, why we all just sit there in front of the telly, pogged like that. Oh,
Well, we
that was
don't
too
do-
many sprouts.
We
No,
don't
we
quite
don't.
do that
but,
anymore. We used,
but
like I
we
said,
used,
we used to.
That was literally growing up. That's all you'd see.
Yep.
The kids, me, my sibling, and my cousin would all get all the presents unwrapped, and then all the adults, normally apart from either my mum or my aunt, one of the mums, would all just sit there and one by one go while they're wearing a dodgy paper hat. My answer is true. Was that right?
It is, yeah. Yeah.
Right, my answer was true. And we're going with this one here. Look, there you go, this one here. Right, can't see who it is. It is Shen London. Bloody hell, you're lucky. I can't see anybody's names or anything. You've got 4 and Luke's got 4. I didn't fit. I thought everybody was going to get at least 1 point, to be fair, doing it this way. Right, go on then, next question.
So,
question 14.
It's a multiple choice question. It says, which dessert swap would usually save the most sins? A, mince pie. You got, I'm guessing that's...
Oh, mince pie swapped with apple with cinnamon. Right, okay.
So,
instead of a mince pie,
which
have
one,
apple and cinnamon.
So which one would save you the most sins? So
oh, right,
A, mince pie swapped for apple and cinnamon.
Right.
B, Christmas pudding swapped for trifle. C, chocolate log swapped for cheesecake. Or D, ice cream swapped for cream.
So we've got to work out which has got the most sins and which has got the least sins, and then take the second from the first and give that our answer. So what were the options again? Right, so option A.
Yeah.
Which of these is going to save us most sins in comparison? Right, okay, so option A
you've got
is...
A, mince pie swapped for apple with cinnamon.
Right.
You've got B, Christmas pudding swapped for trifle. You got C, chocolate log swapped for cheesecake, or D, ice cream swapped for cream.
Do you know what? Genuinely, I'm between two, because we scanned that Christmas pudding in the cupboard that I thought wasn't that many sins.
The gluten-free pudding, yeah.
The gluten-free Christmas pudding, and it was a billion sins or something. I can't remember how many it was, but it was, even if we had like a 1/6 of it, so you cut it in, and like we could have 3 portions for that Christmas pudding each. Yeah. It was still like all of the sins for the day or something, because it was like massive. Can you remember how many it was? I can't remember.
A lot.
But it's a free-from one, and what they do, they take the wheat out and put other flour in, and to make it palatable, they put a load of extra crap in. So I thought it was going to be relatively light, but it wasn't.
And also
all of them.
Fruit that's been dried with loads of sugar.
Forget about that.
Because the fruit's still...
or is it mince pie? Because mince pies are like 21 sins, weren't they, for the Mr. Kipling ones that we saw?
Most are 11 to 12 sins per mince pie.
Unless it's the deep-filled luxury brandy butter ones, that was 21 sins that I scanned. I was like, I don't think
Too many.
Right, my guess is A.
A.
Is that right?
It's A.
Oh, it would be interesting to know about what the trifle, because again, it depends how the trifle's made. But I don't think trifle's got... Oh, I guess custard's full of sugar, and you got the fingers, and you got cream. Oh yeah, custard's probably quite bad. Right, A... Rufus, which one? You can see here, look, I'm going with this one here, Rufus.
Yeah.
Right, can't see, no, this one here, can't see what the name is.
Yeah.
Dormouse! Apple and cinnamon. Dormouse, you got a point, my darling. Sweet mince pies are about 12 swips. Are they?
Yeah.
I don't know why that one, it was a luxury deep fill with brandy something on it. So that must be, that's a lot extra though, isn't it? An extra 8 or 9 swips, sins, doofers, just because it's got brandy butter in luxury pastry in. That's ridiculous. Right, okay, go on then.
So we've got number 15.
Yeah.
It's true or false.
Yeah.
It says portion size matters even for free food. So basically, when you're putting a portion of something on a plate, even if it's free food, does it does it still matter?
Oh,
So does your portion size still matter even if it's free food? True or false?
portion size matters even for free foods.
Does it matter? Yeah. So if you're putting free food on your plate, does the portion still matter? Like how much you put on your plate?
Genuinely don't know how to answer this, because if you're having speed food and free food, it's unlimited on Slimming World, so they could be saying that's unlimited. But when it says portion size matters even for free foods, if that includes things like your carbs and your, well, I guess carbs is free food, but if that includes things like your protein and your sins and everything else, then of course portion size matters. Do you know the answer?
Yeah.
Okay, I would say then my guess would be true, but with a little caveat that if it says false, it's because Slimming World say you can have unlimited free food. But my guess would be, of course, portion size matters. So my guess would be true.
It's true. So yeah.
Well, what about you can have unlimited free food?
But
anyway,
portion size of anything still matters.
So
No matter what it is.
I've got a true there, look. Don't know who it is. It is Carol Barron.
Yeah.
You've got 3. How is that bringing up lots of people? Speed as well. I don't know. I guess.
Yeah.
So Shen, Luke are both on 4. Carol's on 3. Audrey's on 2. And Dormas is on 1. Lots of other of you have got it right as well. It's just that they're the ones I'm clicking on where I can't see the person's name. I can just see what the answer is. Right,
even
okay.
speed though is like you can have slightly more because they're slow. They're less calories than other foods, but it just means they class it as speed. But
yeah, but I'm sorry, but it's Christmas time. If I want a whole big plate with
A load of
4 whole
vegetables.
bags of Brussels sprouts on, I mean, you will die that night from gas poisoning. To be honest, you will absolutely pass away through gas poisoning in the night time. But
Lily did yesterday.
shut up. But telling all my secrets. But I would have a lovely big plate of Brussels sprouts, and I love them. Right, go then. What's the next question? What are we on? Question 15.
So it's a multiple choice.
16.
16.
Right, okay. 4 more after
Says,
this.
Which habit is most likely to cause post-Christmas weight gain?
The one that Whoopi Goldberg wore in Sister Act 1.
What?
Which habit? The one that Whoopi Goldberg wore in Sister Act 1, because she said it gave her wide hips. That's what she says in the film. It's a habit.
Oh.
Right, go on then. What habit? What does it say?
So what
right,
habit is
I'll shut up.
Which habit is most likely to cause post-Christmas weight gain?
Okay.
So after Christmas.
What one's going to make us get fatter faster?
Yes.
Most fat.
So you
after
got
Christmas.
A,
Right.
one indulgent meal. You got B, one dessert. C, a week of I'll start again in January.
Done that.
Or D, a glass of wine on Christmas Day.
And we're looking for the one that's going to make us put the most weight on.
Yes.
Right. So, what is going to make you gain most weight on Christmas Day? Is it A?
Is it A, one indulgent meal, B, one dessert, C, a week of I'll start again in January,
Got it.
or D, a glass of wine on Christmas Day?
I'm saying C because it's a week of eating all that stuff rather than just one glass of wine or one doodah or one other thing. That's what I would say. What is the answer?
It is C.
It is C. Right, this person? Dormouse has got another point. Dormouse, C. Well done. 2 for Dormouse. Right. Oh, ow. Oh, it nearly ripped me nail. I've got I pulled my thumbnail nearly off. I was taking the
Yeah.
tag off of one of my new jumpers or t-shirts or something, and the plastic tag bit got under the nail, between the nail and the skin, and as I pulled it, it sliced it. I'm holding on to that bit of nail by the skin of my teeth. Right then, go on then. Let's have a look. What else have we got? True or false?
True or false? So it says, water retention from salty food can cause a temporary gain that isn't fat. Is that true or false?
Hang on. So, water, what?
Water retention from salty food can cause a temporary gain that isn't fat.
I don't know whether this is actually just an excuse, that people say, like if it's an old wives' tale. I don't know whether water retention, because you've had a salty meal. Say if you go for say if you have a large jumbo portion of fish and chips, right, with a Savoy on the side and scraps, and you say to the person, no salt and vinegar, and then they put a load of salt on it, I think you are definitely going to gain weight, but I don't think it's because of the salt. I think it's because you ate a jumbo fish and chips, you fat bugger.
If you have condensation on your windows in the kitchen or anywhere like that, and you put a little bowl under your window and put a little bit of salt in it, what happens to it? You end up with a puddle of water in it.
Do you?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Draws the salt, like it draws all the water off your windows.
What, just salt on its own?
Salt.
Not those crystal things that you have in those.
No.
Does it?
Just salt. Yeah. Yeah.
Didn't know that.
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
Yeah.
Right, so you say true.
Yes.
Look at all these. I've got lots of people with an E on. Oh no, that could be false as well. Let me move that across. Right, so there we go. UE. I'll just go for the first UE. There we go, that one.
Yes.
Luke, John,
yep.
you got 5.
True.
Oh gosh, I've just dropped that. Is it actually true?
It's true. Yeah.
What was it again? Read that again. Water retention.
Water retention from salty food can cause a temporary gain that isn't fat.
Oh.
So if you
but I put salt on everything.
One day, if you go, oh, here's like the salt grinder, right? I'm going to put loads of extra salt on my dinner, and then you get weighed the next day or so, you could have maintained that week and not have lost because you've had salt and your body will hang on to the moisture. So your body won't get clear, you won't flush yourself through fully because you've had a lot more salt that day or so before you got weighed or something.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought that was a wives' tale, to be honest.
No,
oh, okay. True. There you go. Audrey says you miss scraps. They didn't do them. They don't serve them up in Scotland. And Kimberly says, "What scraps? Scraps are the crumbs or bits left over."
Yeah.
What a lot of chip shops will do is they will get the batter that they batter the fish in, and they kind of drizzle it like that into the fat, and it basically you just get like
little bits coming off.
Little bits of the batter that are deep fried, and it's basically oil. It's flour and oil mixed together with it's deep fried flour.
Scoop
basically
all the bits out and put them on the side. And some people ask them when they put your fish and your chips in the paper and wrap it all up, they'll put some of the scraps in as well if you ask.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. What's this? Who said that?
Yeah.
Hang on. Who's this? Luke, you can gain up to £3 due to salt, and it goes up and down by £6 each day. £6 each day.
If you have a lot
of
salt, if you have a lot of salt on your food, possibly, yeah.
I have salt on everything.
The only thing that, like I say, is sometimes I'll put a little bit of salt on vegetables on our dinner, but yeah, other than that, we don't really.
Kimberly is a scrap. Kimberly is a deep fried bit of batter.
You see?
Right, okay.
That's a nice way to describe yourself.
I know. Maybe I need to cut down on my salt then. Because I have salt on everything.
I don't.
No, I know. I don't put it in when I'm cooking. I add it after.
Yeah.
I had tons. I have salt every meal.
But I said if I cook if I cook like a dinner or whatever it is in the pot to go with rice or whatever, then I'll put stock cubes and stuff in, but I don't add lots of added salts and
Oh, I
things to
do.
it.
I have salt on everything. Oh, I have to look at that. Right then. How many have we got left? Oh, 2 more.
Yeah.
Right. Go on then.
So we got, it's a true or false question. It says, planning sins in advance make Christmas feel less restrictive, not more. So if you plan Christmas in advance, does it make you feel less restrictive, not more restrictive?
True or false?
True or false?
Right. Say it again, because my head's gone, what?
Planning sins. So basically planning Christmas with your food, making plans. Does it make Christmas feel less restrictive, not more restrictive?
So is it true or false that planning sins in advance makes Christmas feel less restrictive, not more?
Yeah.
Is it true? Is that planning sins in advance makes Christmas feel less restrictive, not more?
Basically, by planning, if you plan Christmas, so if you're going to have a pudding or whatever you're having over that Christmas period, even if it's stuff that's slightly out of your sins, is it less restrictive or more restrictive?
I think that is a true answer. I think that is true. However, again, my ADHD brain looks at all the nuance. Because it says because we're having an unplanned Christmas, so we've planned our sins and swips and everything else. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, so we've planned our doodahs, haven't we? Mm-hmm. And it doesn't feel at all restrictive, at all.
We've chosen what we like to eat and what we want to eat.
Yeah,
and I could have bought a pack of mince pies and things, but I don't feel that I actually want them.
No,
last year I didn't eat them last year, so
no, you bought some sweet mince meat to make
our
pudding.
Yeah, to make our puddings.
I don't think that is restrictive at all. Right, anyway, my guess is true.
Yeah, it's true.
It's true. Right.
So,
okay.
It says on the answers. It says
Dormouse got a pint.
Planned sins equals control and not restrictions.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Oh, we're coming down to the wire now. There's one question left. This will be interesting. One question and...
Right, so it's a multiple choice question.
Yes. Multiple choice. Right, okay.
So
are you ready? The last question on today's quiz.
If the scales go up the week after Christmas, the best
Oh,
response is A, give up.
That was me on Tuesday.
B, skip meals. C, resume normal healthy habits. Or D, declare Christmas, wait, fake news. So
that made me chuckle.
Just pretend that it never even happened.
Right, so go again. Read it again.
So,
A, B, C, or D.
You got if the scales go up the week after Christmas.
So you've gained weight after Christmas, yeah.
Your best response is A, give up.
Yeah.
B, skip meals.
Yeah.
C, resume normal healthy habits. Or D, declare Christmas, wait, fake news. So that you never gained any weight after all. Just pretend you never.
Right, okay.
Hang
on. I've forgotten what the options were again.
If the scales go up the week after Christmas, so if...
My brain is really ADHD right now.
So if you gained weight over Christmas, your best response is A, give up. B, skip meals. C, resume normal healthy habits. Or D, declare Christmas weight was fake news.
Okay. Right then. A, B, C or D? I would say... I want to say A. because I've done that in the past.
You nearly did yesterday.
I nearly did yesterday, yeah. I want to say A, but it isn't. B was skip meals.
Skip meals.
I've tried that in the past and it doesn't work because you just end up
because-
going into starvation mode.
And then you end up eating everything.
Yeah. Declare Christmas weight fake news. Absolutely it is. We all know it doesn't count if you gain weight at Christmas.
I know,
it's just
right?
part of what it is.
Did you get on the scale and then you just go, oh no, I didn't get on the scale. Oh, my scale's not. The battery's run out.
Yeah, we all know when you get on those scales after Christmas, they are racist, homophobic,
Yes, they are.
transphobic, misogynist, whatever, sexist, whatever it is that you can blame, you blame it on that because those scales
There's
have
a
done
problem
that
with
over
the
Christmas.
scale.
Yes.
There's a problem with the scale.
Yes, they got dropped
They did. That's right.
from the sleigh. Yeah,
Yes.
that one. Yeah, so C. Is C the right answer? C's got to be the right answer,
Yes.
surely. Yeah, C. Right then, so who here has got a C? This person. Oh! Shen London. Oh, shit. Oh, sorry. I'm not swearing anymore.
No.
I didn't say a naughty word. I
swearing.
just said Shen. Look what that means.
No swearing.
Genuinely, I couldn't see any of that, could I?
No.
Genuinely couldn't see. We've got 2 people with 5 points. Shane London and Luke John have both got 5 points. So then, we need a tiebreaker question, Rufus. There ain't any on there. So, what can we do as a tiebreaker question? My brain is not working at all. My brain was just looking at your eyes thinking, oh, I love your eyes. They're so nice. I like your eyes. It really isn't a fake Shy Violet. I couldn't see anybody's names at all. I just clicked on the ones that said C on the end.
Should put something over all of your names.
I've still, in fact, hang on, let me
couldn't
move that
see.
because I can't see
You
where
couldn't
we
see
are
what the
on
names
here.
were.
I've got a voice meter banana thing. The thing.
Covered over everything.
What's it called? What's that called? The audio thingy. I used to work in radio. I used to know all
the
these
audio
names of
bit.
things.
Yeah,
the
that
audio
bit,
thingy.
yes.
The bit that's telling me where the spikes are on the microphone when it goes into the green and into the red. That I had to cover in the names. Right then, a thingy question. What was it again? A tiebreaker question. I know what we'll do. Shall we do the old standard? We'll do the old standard. Are you ready? Right then. So, I am going to write down a number on the board.
Yeah.
Right? Hang on. I think it's Christmas related. So there you go. There's a hint. Right? It's Christmas related. I have written a number that is Christmas related.
Is it?
I believe so.
Oh.
Yes. Right. I've written a number that is Christmas related. I will tell you it is between 1 and 30. Just to narrow it down, right? It is between 1 and 30. So, Shen and Luke, put in the chat the number that you think is closest between 1 and 30. The closest. Put in the chat the number that you think I have picked between 1 and 30, and the one that is closest will win the box of goodies. That is. I think that's right.
What was that?
Right. I've got your numbers. Shen London says 25. Luke John says 12. It's just between these two because it's a tiebreaker for the two of them. The answer I wrote was 8 because I think it's the 8 reindeers of on dance on. Oh, I can't remember what they are. On Donna, on Dancer, on Prancer and Vixen, on something and something and something in Blitzen.
Or something.
Yeah, I know that it was Vixen, Blitzen. So that means Luke has won. Luke has won the chocolate things, the meringue things.
Yeah.
That took 25 minutes longer than I thought it would.
Got the mug as well, so.
Yeah, there we go then. Shen London, send me your details. I will send you a mug. There you go.
So Luke will get all the.
Luke will get the flower and white chocolates. Well done, Luke. There you go. 8. That is right, isn't it? 8 reindeer.
Yeah.
Donna and Prancer and Dancer and Vixen, Bush and Obama and Trump and Nixon. Yeah, that's what it was. That I'm sure that's right.
Definitely, yeah, that sounds about right.
In that thing, Kimberly, Rudolph isn't mentioned in that Christmas poemy thing where they say, on Donna and Prancer and Dancer and Dixon and Mixon and Pishin and Pixon and Rudolph isn't in that. Rudolph was added later. So there you go. That was the quiz. That took a lot. That was really hard. But yay, there you go. Well done, Luke. Shen London, send me your details on Facebook or on Instagram, the other thing.
Oh, that thing.
And I will send you out a mug as well for being part of the quiz and for coming in second. Right then, shall we go to, look at the blooming time, shall we go to the weigh-in results? It is time for everybody to weigh in. You know by now that I've had a bit of a game, but let's see. Yeah. For everybody, is it? Before you recall, the most famous reindeer of all. Is that from the same song? Oh, this is where my brain... It doesn't matter because Luke was still nearer than I was. No, Luke was still nearer than Shen London. But there you go. But yeah, anyway, there you go. Right, okay, so weigh-in time. Get ready with your results. Oh, you need your book, don't you? There we go, we're back on screen. Hello. By the way, look what I won this week at Slimming World. I won a dishwasher. Wasn't it amazing?
It was.
In the raffle, I won a dishwasher.
It was awesome.
It was a scrubbing brush. I think she was trying to say I'm a scrubber.
Oh. How did that go for you?
It was great, yeah. Right then, so if you have weighed in already this week, let us know your results down in that comment section. Also, let us know how you feel about it, because you might go, oh, I lost a pound, but I'm really gutted because I've really been on plan and I've walked 50 miles a day and I've done, I've hiked up Everest 3 times this week and I've done, or you might say, I've gained 4 pounds, but do you know what? I've been out every day. I've had 17 pizzas. I've had...
yeah, that'd be good for that, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I've had 3 pints of lager every night and 2 vodkas and Christmas puddings or whatever. So it doesn't matter what the result is. It's how you feel about it, right? So how do you feel about the weight result that you got on the scales this week? So then, Rufus, do you want to go first?
Yeah, I can do.
Go on then. So you got on the scales, my darling.
I did.
What happened last week?
I put £3 last week.
Last week you gained £3, but you were on antibiotics and steroids. Yeah. So then, my darling, what happened this week?
I actually had a gain again this week, so I put £2 on this week. So I wasn't too pleased about it, but it could well be down just to the medication I'm on. And I'm glad that I've only got, like I say, two more days of pills left. And then hopefully that will be all of those gone. And I'm guessing, like I say, I am guessing it's down to the medication. Because normally I don't have any problems with, having steady weight losses.
Yeah.
It is what it is. I notice it myself. I feel a bit more puffier.
Yeah, you said a couple of times that you feel
last
like
week
you're
or so,
really
I feel puffy
in your face.
I feel like even my stomach and I feel like I'm holding a lot more water.
Let it go then. Let it go.
I know, right?
Let it go.
That would be all right, wouldn't it? But yeah. But other than that, like I say, hopefully moving forward, Christmas week, hopefully when I get weighed in next and we get our new books, which should be next week, hopefully I'll have a better result.
Yeah.
So,
absolutely.
I say, being on plan as normal, and yeah, just is what it is. There's nothing I could have done about it. We've been within our sins and stuff as well. Meals as per usual. So I'm guessing that's why.
Yeah. Again, down to the meds this week.
Yeah.
Very unlike you.
Yeah.
So if it wasn't for your gain last week, would this have been the most you've gained since being back on plan in 15 months?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So what does that take your total loss to now?
I am...
Have you had to give back an award now?
I think I'm just under my 9. Just.
Oh,
yeah,
that's annoying.
8. It says 8, 11 and a half.
Yeah, 8 stone, 11 and a half you've now lost.
So I will be, like I say, within a couple of weeks or so, I will...
So that's 2.5 to get back to your 9 stone.
Yep. That's fine, that'll be sorted.
Yeah.
Hopefully next week, like I say, we've got a on-plan Christmas. And so, yeah, as per usual.
How genuinely, I know you said you were a bit annoyed about it, but how do you feel about 2 weeks of, for you, massive gains back to back?
Yeah. I'm all right. I'm okay. Like I say, I know what I've eaten, so because of that, you know, I still had to take the pills anyway, so it's not really been in my full control what I've had. I've had within my sins the same as usual, and like I say, it must just be like water retention or whatever from the medication and stuff, because I feel a bit bloatier in my stomach and everything as well.
Yeah. Maybe it's all that salt you've been licking.
And even, like I say, the person who like weighed me in even last week said, oh, it's probably because of the steroids and things that I've had.
Could well be. Right, let me do this. There we go. I'm giving you the clap. The reason being that when I got on the scales and had a gain this week, my head was in the gutter.
Yeah.
And it literally took me speaking to you about it in the car, speaking to Jane, who texted me. Thank you, Jane. Jane Day. And it took that combination for me to go, just give you a shake.
It is hard when it's not something that you feel that you've deserved.
Can you see how tough it is for me when week in, week out, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. I'm on plan. I'm eating the food. Yeah. But like you've just gained 5 pounds from something that's totally not your fault.
Yeah.
You've got no control over. You know you've been on plan 100%.
Yeah.
And yet you've gained 5 pounds, which for you is huge.
Yeah.
Can you see how now from me, like how annoying, how frustrating that would be?
I said last week when we did the live last week, I'd said I actually looked in my book and gone all the way back to the only gains that I've ever had up until that point was like one that I had, which was I think I'd had a £0.5 pound gain and a 1.5. Only one.
1.5 was your biggest gain,
that I'd ever had. But apart from that, you know, and I think I've had like 3 maintains in all that time.
Can you see how soul destroying it is for me when you get on the scales and you just go, I've been on plan, I've done nothing wrong.
Yeah.
It's hard, isn't it?
Yeah,
it is really hard.
Like I say, it's just could be like even down to your medication and stuff.
Oh, it's down to all of that, which I'll talk about in a second.
But
right then, let's go to everybody's weigh-ins. Look at all these comments. Oh my gosh! Right, okay, let's go back all the way up here. Oh gosh, all the way back.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay with it though. It is what it is, isn't it?
Okay, are you ready on the fingers on the clap button? So, Janet Heason, you put £1 on. You've not said how you're feeling about that, my darling. How are you feeling about that? Let us know. Kimberly says that was fun. Kimberly, you've gained. Okay, my darling, how are you feeling about that as well? Rudolph Dancer, Dasher Prancer, Vixen, Donna and Blitzen. Dasher, Dancer, Prancer and Vixen. Comet, Cupid, Donna and Vixen. Yay, that's the one. I knew there was one called Donna Kebab in there somewhere. That's what's on the kebab spits. You know, when you go into a kebab shop, that's what it is. It's a reindeer. I don't think it is. It better not be. I've eaten kebab. I don't want to think I've been eating Rudolph. Well, I wouldn't have been eating Donna. Anyway, right. Jenny Goody, good evening to you.
Anyway.
I don't know what it is. It's reindeer. Jenny Goody, hello everyone. I'm new here. You're on a maintain. How do you feel about that one, my darling?
I don't know enough. I'm allergic to reindeer. Is that me?
I wouldn't try eating one before Christmas because they're a bit busy right now.
They are.
After Christmas,
flying around everywhere.
After Christmas, there'll be loads of them that aren't wanted anymore once Santa's done all his deliveries, and then he gets a new batch every year.
It'll end up in the garden.
Yeah, probably because you can't dispatch it.
No.
I know, right? New pet range. We don't need any more pets. We've got too many as it is. Dormouse, you had a £2 loss and confused. Ooh, well done to you. But again, it may just be, Dormouse, that your health issues are starting to balance themselves out a little bit, and the plan is now starting to work much better for you. That's some significant losses for you. In the last couple of months, you've had some really big losses. Just to put it into context, Dormouse normally loses about £0.5 a week, and that's quite good. So to come in with some £2 or £3 losses, £1, and now a £2 loss, that's really good. Jane Thompson, you lost £1, but so happy as that dropped you into the next stone category. Ooh. Well done for you, my darling. That is amazing. Luke John, you lost 6.5, then you gained 2, then you lost 5, then you gained 6.5. Hang on. So that means net, you're on net -3. Yeah. So that's good. Hit the clap button. That's really good. How do you feel about that one though? Because you've been following me. I know that I think I sent you a comment on the video. I think I did. If not, I meant to. ADHD brain. So you lost 6.5. Then you gained that 6.5 back, so that's a 0. Then you gained 2, and then lost 5. Yeah. So over the course of December, then you're £3 down. That's all right. That's all right. Think of it that way. Yeah. It is really difficult though when it's like that. Shy Violet, no way in this week as you're at your brother's eating cheese, chocolate, and veggie Christmas dinner. That's good, my darling. Right. If you enjoyed yourself, that's absolutely fine. Dormouse says, is that you still on steroids, Rufus? Yep.
Yeah.
They fair make you puffy and gain weight. You hate being on them. Yeah, absolutely. That's exactly what we think it was, don't we? Because, again, quite puffy in the face.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's fat. We don't eat fat. So,
no.
The Rivets, Leanne, £3.5 loss. That's good. But since you last reported, you've hit Club 10, 1.5 stone award, Silver Body Magic, and got your interim target. Oh my God. That is all the applause and a wow.
That's really good.
That is amazing. Well done to you, Leanne. You also get this. Is it going? Yay! Your 1.5 stone award. Yay! That is absolutely corking brilliant. Well done. Oh, that is amazing. How do you feel about that, my darling? You must be so pleased. Really, really, really pleased. And you got to your interim target and had to set your next target, and it's now less than 20% of your starting weight to lose. That's well done. That is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. You know what the Empress is going to say? You know what Jane Day will say? Get back to making them videos then. That is awesome. Dormouse says, congratulations to everybody. Well done for just keeping going. Absolutely. Everyone's done well, says Kimberly. So proud of you all. Absolutely. Audrey Shaw lost £1 last Friday. You're shocked. Well done to you, my darling. Weigh and Go, new book on Saturday. She didn't feel it was right to weigh in too early, i.e. today. That's very true. Yeah, absolutely.
No matter what we do, like I say, you just have to look at the bigger picture.
Yeah.
And, you know, for health and and all of that good stuff. It's just because, you know, like I say, you have one bad week, just don't let it spoil, you know, your month and the rest of it. Absolutely, absolutely. Shen London, you lost £0.5. Well done to you, my darling. A loss is a loss is a loss is a loss. Well done to you. Janet Heason, you're okay. It was because of the hormones. All right, my darling. Again, that's one of those annoyances. We can't do much about it when our bodies do things like that. But well done for sticking to things. Kimberly says, you've been off plan since November, but you're feeling positive and ready for a refresh.
goals for various weights and or events in the coming year. Do you know what, my darling? I'm going to give you one of these as well. Well done, because
I said we'll be getting our new book soon.
we will.
New start.
And having that positive attitude and making those goals and making those plans now is really, really, really important. We've got goals and plans. I've now got a target date I've set in place. There's lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of things that we want to do next year, which we will talk about in our yearly wrap-up
I
video.
said as well, why I've just had the thought is as well that when we get our new books, and obviously now the website's all been updated, like I say, on our phone, the app on our phone, is that some of the sin values of items may well have changed. So from when we get our new books next week, when we have our meals and stuff like that, so, or if any packaging has changed, we're going to make sure we scan everything that isn't free food or like speed food, and just scan it all, and just as if we're doing a brand new journey from January, I'm just going to go through everything and just double check everything, because some of the sin values of items may well have changed. So if you are, like I say, any new items or things you may have eaten before, I would double check them all just to make sure, because they could be extra swips.
They could be, absolutely. Audrey Shaw says you can travel up here and see the Cairngorm herd of reindeer. Oh my God, I would love to.
Some people have reindeers in their garden.
We definitely need to look at a road trip for 2026.
Yeah.
It needs to be part of our channel planning as we start our year next year.
Oh yeah.
Kimberly down south says Thanksgiving and holiday Christmas events have really affected you, and you want to see the reindeer too. Yeah. This is it, my darling. But it sounds like you've got some concrete plans in place for next year. Oh my gosh.
No. What, you mean going and working in Luke's cafe? Yes, very busy times.
Dormouse says, you can't believe that it's you a week from 2 years doing Slimming World. Well done to you, my darling. When the way that your health has gone as well, Dormouse, where you've been up and down, the way that you have been on it, sticking to plan regardless. More power to you, my darling. Absolutely more power to you, Dormouse. Massive hugs to you and Grumpy. That is, with everything that you've gone through this last year, that is awesome. Seriously, well done for sticking to it for 2 years.
The thing is, just consistency gets you there. And just keep chipping away at it, because, you know, you might have Christmas dinner off and Boxing Day off or whatever, but just keep going and you're going to get there. It just...
And Tweenmas off, and then New Year off, and then I'll take January off as well. And then I might as well then stay off plan till February, because then it's Valentine's and we get a box of chocolates. And then February is almost June, which is my birthday, so I might as well stay off
my
for June.
New Year resolution, and I should start all these good things in January, and then never do them.
No. Right then, so I got on the scales this week. Just to recap. Once upon a time...
Oh, we're doing story time. Hang on.
We are. Once upon a time, way back in the Middle Ages of the 23rd of September...
When swips became a thing, yes.
No, 23rd of September, I weighed in at 17 stone, 10 and a half, and I had lost 6 stone 1. The following week... 2 weeks later, because we had a week off plan, I weighed in on the 7th of October at 17 stone 6 and a half. I'd lost 4 pounds, and my total weight loss was 6 stone 5. Following that, I've had an £8 gain. I had an £8 gain, then a £4.5 loss, then a £2 loss, then a £3.5 loss, then a £4 gain, then a £4 loss, a £2 loss, and then a £6.5 gain, and then a £2.5 loss, a £0.5 loss last week, and this week a £1.5 gain.
Makes no sense.
All of that time I have been on plan. All of that time I have been eating within my sin allowance. I have been food optimizing.
All of that.
All the way through. I got my 6.5 stone award.
Was it Was it about this time though, in September, October time, when you went for that checkup?
I think, I can't remember. I don't know whether it was October or whether it was earlier in the year. I think it was September, towards the end of September when I did that.
That was probably here then, September.
Yeah, it was around that time when the bladder cancer came back and I had those issues.
Was that?
But it could be this one here. There's £8. I don't remember. I will double check. But anyway, that is
a few months ago then.
Yeah, I got my 6.5 stone award on the 4th of November. I then had to give it back, metaphorically, on the 2nd of December.
Yeah.
And I had to give it back on the 11th of October. So I got it on the 4th, gave it back, bloody hell. On the 4th of November, I got my 6.5 stone award. The following week, I had to give it back. The week after that, I got it back again on the 18th of November. Since then, the following week, I continued to lose. I was on 6 stone 9 down. And since that point, I've had to give my award back again. I was convinced this week that I would lose at least £1.50. I thought I was on for a £2.5 loss to come in with my 6.5 stone award again. I was absolutely convinced because I felt lighter. I've been 100% on plan with food optimized. I've been monitoring my water. I've been doing absolutely everything right. And I felt lighter. Genuinely, I never feel lighter, but I felt lighter. My health's been a bit poorly, but generally speaking, I've been better this last week, weight-wise. And I got on the scales and £1.5 on. Yeah. I was gutted, to say the least. I was angry. I was frustrated. I said to you, that's it. I'm going off plan. I just want to go and eat burgers and pizza. And then I literally was like, I don't want pizza because it will make me ill. I don't want burgers because I don't like the fat. I want a vegan sausage roll, but I don't like the fat or the pastry. I'll go and get some chocolate. Well, I can't do that because I don't want the sugar.
Because you don't want to lose your eyesight.
Yeah. So it was really, 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 really frustrating. But I spoke to Jane and said, what did you say in your video about this isn't a weight loss for you, it's something else? And so Jane sent me a couple of messages about like what she'd said and sticking to plan and some advice. You'd said the same thing. And eventually I gave my head a shake. But what I did also do was I did a little bit of investigation on some of the potential causes for my body doing the thing it's doing. And basically, there is an extremely good chance that my... Hang on, where is it? I'm looking for my health with... Hang on. Where is it I'm looking for? Here we go. So I currently have, I'll read what this says. So currently I am dealing with diverticulosis, not diverticulitis, diverticulosis, which is
it your intestine,
pockets in the bowel that are inflamed, and well, no, when they're super inflamed is when you get the crushing pain, but they can hold on to bits of waste as it moves through your bowel. I'm obviously on my diabetic meds. I take tramadol slow release twice a day. I'm on antidepressants. I don't have any fat. Yeah, and I have, having had the bladder treatments since October, late September, October, all of those things, all of them affect how my body deals with waste and how my gut processes food. I've had lactulose this last week, 3 days running, didn't have... It didn't do the job I was expecting.
Did you say that was it even if you take Senna?
Yep. I've been taking Senna. I've been... it says, together this creates slow transit constipation with retention. So water retention, waste retention, all sorts of bits and pieces can be an issue with this.
Yeah.
Basically, water in my body gets reabsorbed. It doesn't go out of the bowel as it should do, and with everything that I've got going on, it basically causes it to be incredibly hard for me to have those consistent losses regardless. I've potentially been eating too much fibre because I've been eating roughage, not soluble fibre. Is it like Crohn's? Similar. It basically, diverticulitis is where you get pockets in the bowel of little reverse nodules. Instead of it being something that grows out, it's like little suction cups. And as stuff moves through, when they're inflamed, it pulls waste matter into those cups and basically holds onto it. And that then causes inflammation and serious pain and all of this, which I've been experiencing.
I think you can then get a bit backed up, and then
you get very backed up. All sorts of other issues as well.
And
happen.
then the waste is sitting there for a while as well.
And it can get really bad. But the fibre I've been eating is bulky roughage.
Yeah.
Again, trying to make things go through my system.
That's why you'd had that time with was it prunes?
Prunes, yeah. Which can also help. The reason prunes work is because the particular sugar in prunes helps your waste, your poo, to absorb more liquid, which means it's softer, so that as you are going to the toilet, it is easier to pass. It doesn't get stuck going through your system as much. It says I need to be careful of raw salads. We've been eating salads and that again, and occasionally,
once or twice, have we? But
even cooked vegetables can be a little bit much at times.
Yeah.
I also have been starting to take Senna tablets that were prescribed, and
they can also upset your stomach.
Yeah, over reliance on Senna does the opposite. A low fat diet, because there's no fat in my diet at all, which means again there's no grease, if you like, for things to pass through. Things get stuck. I haven't had any softening agents in for that, so that's difficult. So when you put all of these things together, I've got a structural bowel condition, multiple motility slowing medications, in other words things that stop you going, right? That is a major problem. Pelvic history with the bladder cancer is a problem. A diet style that unintentionally reduces lubrication and also increases the fat bits of fibre, not the soluble fibre, and a condition which messes with the scales with fibro, and stress from all of the cancer and all of that. When you put all of those together over a end of September to now period of time, add in mum being poorly, you not being here, all of the rest of it, it is highly likely this is a temporary confluation of all of these medical stuff going on. It's all hitting at the same time, which is why I'm having this issue.
I said your weight fluctuating as well. That's been, like I say, since you had the symptoms again in September or whatever it was.
Do you remember when we were going to Brenda's group?
Oh yeah.
Before we threw the towel in, I threw the towel in there, and then you left with me. I was doing the same thing as I've done this last 3 months. I was eating on plan, coming in with a shock gain, having a tiny loss, massive gain,
but I think
a good loss, massive gain. It was doing that thing again, but that was the cancer.
But also, I think not, I think making allowances for whatever's happening with your body and not being hard on yourself is, I think, one of the biggest changes you have made, because, one thing leads to another, and next minute we're off plan, and neither of us are then at that point are any, better health-wise and the rest of it from doing that and eating basically poison things that your body can't process very easily, or too much added sugars. So I said those meringues, I occasionally have them, but not all the time because they are added sugar. But yeah, we limit added sugars now and are very minimal. But like I say, I think just the biggest change has just been how we think about food. And no matter, if your journey's a bit bumpy and these things happen, and there's lots of medical conditions that can cause your weight to go up and down even without your control.
Yeah.
And I think just
I've got multiple of them.
But just sticking to it, because consistency will get you there.
Yeah, and this is it.
Just looking at the bigger picture, because if every time you go, oh, my mum's doing this, or I've had all these health issues, or all that, oh well, just keep making excuses for yourself, because at the end of the day, the only person you're hurting is yourself.
Absolutely.
And just limiting, and planning, I think, is the things that's most helpful. Is just working out what stuff we enjoy, what stuff we want to eat over Christmas. And sometimes when my fault of Christmas in the past had been just eating way too much food and falling asleep for a bit because you're so uncomfortable that you're so bloated.
Yeah, it was gluttony.
And now we don't look at food the same anymore.
No, I'm really looking forward to sliced roast beef tomorrow with a bit of chicken on the side.
But
can't wait.
It's being in control of what we have. Yes, you can't control what the scale says every week, but we are in control of what goes in, and and it is, I think, just being healthier, and also in your mind as well, because I think being in control, I think, is a much better feeling than not knowing. Yes, your weight fluctuates, and over time it will go down, but just being in control of that, the best that you can, I think, is the best thing that you've ever done.
Yeah, I totally agree. I do have a plan in place that I am looking at, because I was also taking collagen supplements and lion's mane supplements, which again add to a lack of motility in the bowel.
Yeah.
So I am changing things around. Literally from yesterday, this idea, I know you say we're in the new year, we're going to do Fabulous First Week. I'm sinning my sweetener now, whereas before I didn't. I'm sinning that. I am literally back to basics. I'm literally doing the plan as a brand new newbie right now, and I will change it again next week when we get the new book. But I am 100% double checking everything, weighing my hot chocolate to get my 12 grams, or my 11 grams, not just putting my spoons in. I am absolutely 100% determined to do everything I can to get this working. So I've also got things like, I am going to be taking some electrolytes at least once a day, small amount, because again, that can help. I had a banana today for breakfast. I don't normally do breakfast. I had my coffee. I had a banana because it's supposed to be a good way of it helps start everything moving.
Well, I said, for a lot of our day, if it's not for you having something in the morning, it's like I say often,
don't eat till night time.
Often we will intermittent fast during the day.
Intermittent fast, not intimate fast.
Yeah, we're intimate fast with the food.
Yeah.
And we will have a good so many hours in the day where we won't have much of anything, just drink. And then later in the day, like I say, when I've been down south, I've had like my cereal earlier in the day when I was going to the hospital, and then not eating, but now I'm back up here. It's kind of like I will have my snack or whatever later, but I think we're going to do either like the Weetabix cake later
for tomorrow
and have that. So that'd be nice, but it's just, I think sometimes it does your body good to have that bit of a break, and not to have to think, right, I need to eat this at this time, right, I need to eat that at that time, and then I've got this evening at whatever time I eat my evening meal. And I think it's good to sometimes give your body a bit of a rest from doing all of that.
I think for me, I will be having some electrolytes once a day, sugar-free electrolytes.
Yeah.
Because again, that is known to help. I'm going to be increasing my soluble fibre. So chia seeds, I know that they're swipped.
Yeah.
So I'm going to...
Electrolytes has salts and stuff added to
Can
them
do.
anyway,
That's
don't
why I'm
they?
taking a pinch, not a lot of it. I'm already on that. Very mindful of that now. I will be I'll be having some chia seeds and swipping those. I'm also going to be having some avocado. I need to work a way of eating avocado because I'm not overly keen on it, on the texture.
But you've had, is it, you said
I don't mind guacamole when it's got everything in it. So
Just
I need to
mashed.
find a good Slimming World recipe for guac, which I can have on my Rivita, because that can be a bit of my fibre. But again, I'm going to play with that as well.
Make it and pop it in the fridge in a pot, and
Yep,
then
absolutely. I'm going to stop taking my Senna, and just for a couple of weeks, I'm pausing the collagen for a couple of weeks and the lion's mane. So I'm pausing all of those. But I will be having, as I say, with the diverticulosis, the diabetes meds, the opioids, and the pelvic history, all of those things combined are literally, any one of those, Slimming World may not be the most ideal thing to do alongside. When you put everything with it, it can be difficult. So, as I say, I'm going to have 80 grams of avocado, not every day because I can't stomach it like that, but every other day I'm going to have. And I am just going to take all of those healthy bowel tips on board and try and make those changes so that the health conditions I have that are causing those problems, the food I'm putting in and the way I'm living my lifestyle isn't going to make them worse, if that makes sense. Because one of the other wrinkles in, my grandmother had bowel cancer and had a colostomy. And so there is a massive history of, and my dad had horrendous IBS and my mum had bowel issues as well. So there's a connection there through my nan to my mum to me, and also with my dad's history. There is a lot going on there. So I am going to be... We're going to...
So you could have chia seeds.
I am having some chia seeds, yeah. We're going to... chia seeds are a healthy fat.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's good then. Then what I will do, Leanne, is I will go avocado, chia with whatever I'm allowed on my healthy fats choice.
Because you could put it in your yogurt.
Yeah.
Your
Put it
chia
overnight,
seed.
allow it to... or even in the morning when I get up and make a coffee, put the chia seeds in, soak in the fridge. By the time I have my yogurt at night time, they'll be puffed up and lovely.
Some people do oats, chia seed and yogurt and then have it as your overnight oats.
I can do, but I don't really like overnight oats. I don't like the texture, and the gluten-free oats aren't great.
And some people do Weetabix.
Yeah.
Things.
So again, this is the other thing. I'm probably celiac, and I will be doing that investigation early next year as well, once the doctors are back.
Your body don't like some things, does it?
So there will probably be, I will keep it out of the general videos, but there will probably be a video early January with me discussing bowel health, because I think it's a vitally important thing that a lot of people talk about Slimming World. Oh, since we have all the vegetables now, do you have a lot more flatulence? And it's not just that. There's a lot of other stuff that happens. But we will be going to the Pooseum, the health museum, that has got a whole thing about poo and how our bodies process food, because I really need to go and just to know. But I think we need to do that in Tweenmas because it ends very early January. So because you're not going down to see Mum till New Year, I think if it's open, that little window where it's open, I need to go to that to the Pooseum in then and get it looked at. So and just see what's happening. So there you go. It's interesting.
It'd be like a film, wouldn't it?
What film?
Night at the Pooseum. Well, have you not seen it?
Rufus, that was a crap joke. That was a really shit joke.
It was. It was
crap joke. It was shite.
It was terrible, wasn't it? It really was terrible.
That joke was crap. It was shite. It was poop. It was... What's another word for poo? I don't know. It's just a waste.
Yeah, what a waste. What a waste of a good joke.
So yeah, there you go. Looking at it, when I was sat in group yesterday, because I think the woman who weighs us in might have said to the consultant, Lisa's had another bad week and she's really not right. Because our consultant did say something like, if you haven't had the result that you were expecting today, look at the longer picture, look at it over a month. And I was like, well, that doesn't help me either. Because actually a month ago, I weighed less than I do now. And 3 months ago, I weighed less than I do now. So actually looking over the last 3 months, over a quarter, that doesn't help me. I was right like that, wasn't I? But genuinely speaking, I believe that all of this came
obsessed with the poo.
Yeah, all of this came together when the bladder cancer came back and when I had the treatment for that. So I think this is all a knock-on of that. I believe my system will slowly get back to its normal, where I do get those more consistent losses, still with ups and downs, but a lot more consistent than it's been in the last 3 months. I'm not worried about it. I'm eating on plan and we're just going for it. So in the new year, that is my plan.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks for joining everybody. We've been streaming now for 3 hours.
We?
Yep.
How did that happen?
Because we did a 5-hour quiz, and because we were talking
Talking
everyone,
about the Puseum.
and because I've been talking about poo for the last 30 minutes. Sorry if you're eating your dinner. We're about to go and have ours. I know, at 9 o'clock. Anyway, thank you for everybody's comments.
I'm steaming now. Yes.
That's funny.
Yeah,
that's funny.
I know, right?
That's funny.
It was very funny.
So then, let me just have a quick look at the last comments. Feeling good, constant losses every week since September, walking around 2 hours a day with Luna across the course of each day. That's amazing. 2026, the year of the SWIP, the year to target. Oh, that's what I was going to say. I am now 29.5 pounds to go to target. That's where I am. There are 23 weeks until my birthday. As of yesterday, exactly 23 weeks until, roughly
Doable.
23 weeks.
Do you know what I mean? It's very doable.
£1.25 every week is going to be my new target. £1.25. Anything over that, so in other words, £2.5 a fortnight. That is going to be my target. That's taken all the pressure off. It's allowing me just to stay focused. If I get more than that off, great, fantastic. If I can get to target before that, if I can get there before your birthday or before spring equinox, whatever it can be, if I can do that, then that would be awesome. But I want to be at target for my birthday. I think that would be a good thing, and that is being realistic. So that is my goal. That is my ongoing goal. £1.25 a week. It was £2 recently, and none of that's happened. But that is my goal. So then, I hope everybody is doing okay. Let me just have a quick look in the comments. My cortisol levels are likely wonky. They absolutely are, yeah. We're speaking to the GP about Laxido. We have some. I'm supposed to be prescribed it, but I haven't had any in ages. So yeah, I need to look into that. We talked about that, haven't we?
We've still got some.
Yep, there's a lot of stress in my life, absolutely. But again, it's just life, isn't it? It's just what we do.
Life is lifing.
Life is lifing, exactly. Dormouse says, Kimberly, I am a twit. Why are you a twit? I don't know why you're a twit. Concentrate on food optimizing. Exactly. That is the lifestyle. You're eating your way back to health and doing amazingly well. It's not about the scales for us. It's about health. Exactly, Leanne. Do you know what? Jane Day's son, Joe, I was on the phone to Jane the other day, and Joe was in the background, and he said, if you keep eating the way you're eating, the weight loss will follow you. It will chase you eventually. Just keep doing what you're doing. The weight loss will chase you. And that is exactly what I intend doing. We're going to the gym. Don't know what I'm going to be able to do at the gym. I might just stand there and look at all the pretty people. But, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'll be able to do at the gym these days. My back's as bad as it is. But I'll be able to do something. Even if that's just walking on the treadmill where I don't fall over. Or looking at all the young people with their annoyingly tight bodies and going, you've got a wedgie.
Yeah.
I find what some of these young people wear at the gym,
Funny.
I think it's hilarious, because if that was anywhere else, they are virtually naked and you can see everything, and they've normally got thong strings going up cracks and all sorts of bits and bobs that you see in the gym, and you wouldn't wear that. Why do people wear things like that at the gym?
Yeah, why would you?
Why aren't you just in a baggy t-shirt and some old joggers? Why are you wearing this skin tight, this, that and the other with everything on show? And then you get out of the gym and you then walk home in a big oversized hoodie. I've never understood it. And like people that wear the little tiny crop tops and the whole body's on show, and then
You're supposed to go
I
there
don't know.
in like lots of layers so that you
sweat.
more.
Yeah.
So
But
that's
skin
the
tight
idea.
lycra, I've never understood why you would do that. Anyway, it's just a personal thing. So I always find that hilarious when there's people there and then they're all wearing designer skin tight gear to go to the gym. You're going to get
why
covered in
would you?
sweat. Why'd you do that? That's not us. We're like a clean old baggy t-shirt. Throw that on. For me, a good sports bra so everything stays in place, and then joggers and whatever else. I know, right? I don't want none of these thong-backed,
Exciting life.
what are they called? Leotard things with like leggings underneath. What's the point of that?
Leotard?
Yeah, is that what they're called? Is that what they're called? You know, like they look like they're in a Call on Me music video thing where they wear like the all-in, not a onesie, the all-in-one thing is a leotard, but they've got a thong back now these days. Anyway,
Yeah.
there's a lovely thought for Christmas.
Yeah.
Whatever you are doing tomorrow, is it?
They call them like a mantard or something.
Rufus.
Eh?
It's 20 to 10. I've not even wrapped any of your presents.
Oh,
And we've not had dinner.
we've not had dinner yet. No.
Right, we're going. Whatever you're doing tomorrow, everybody, have a fabulous, fabulous day. I hope that we see loads of you in the new year. We hope you have a lovely, a lovely plan. Whatever you are doing on plan, enjoy it.
Pajamas in Walmart.
Audrey, it's Audrey's birthday on Saturday. Happy birthday. Hopefully
Happy
that played.
birthday!
Happy birthday for Saturday, Audrey. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Audrey. Happy birthday to you and many more. That was so off key. I could hear that myself. It was painful. Yeah, I do apologise. Happy birthday for Saturday, Audrey. You never have to hear me sing ever again. How good is that?
Oh, my eyes are bleeding.
I know, right? You need more than a sports bra, more like scaffolding for the gym. Absolutely, I can appreciate that. You saw a lady wearing full-on pajamas going into Walmart today. Do you know they do that over here as well? They do that over here as well.
In
onesies. I know, Neil. I know. 3 hour stream. It's because we did a quiz in the middle. But anyway,
But
they
have onesies
they
and
do.
go to the shop.
Not the same onesies that we're talking about at the gym. Not those type of onesies, although it wouldn't surprise me these days. But anyway, thank you everybody for joining us. Have a lovely Christmas day tomorrow if you are celebrating. If it is a special festive day for you, then as I say, fingers crossed you have a really lovely day. I hope it is awesome for you. If it's just another day, if it is just a December 25th, it's just another day in the calendar, then I hope you have a really, really lovely Thursday. If you are on plan between now and the new year, stick to it. Do what you can. Let's be those people when we go to group that have the results that everybody else is envious
not
of.
many people do they?
No.
On Christmas week.
Yeah. You can be that person in group that everyone else goes, oh, what a swearing under your breath words.
That's it.
Or if you're coming off plan for Christmas and New Year, you do you.
Yeah,
Enjoy
that's
it. Whatever you've decided, do it meaningfully and get yourself back on plan whenever you are ready to. We will be here next Tuesday. No, next Wednesday, which is
Wednesday.
New Year's Eve. It won't be a 3-hour stream, but we will be here next Wednesday as well. We will be on the Facebook group. Now we're both feeling a bit better. We're a bit more active again on the Facebook. Feel free to share over there any photos of your Christmas dinner, whether it's a nut roast. I really fancy a nut roast. I've said this a few times recently.
I've ever had one.
We will have to go to the veggie shops, to Holland and Barrett, and see if I can get a nut roast. I'll introduce you to it. It's probably not going to be anywhere near as good as I remember.
Hello, I'm a nut roast.
A chestnut roasting on an open fire.
Yes, all that.
My brain did go to a very rude place right then, but seeing as YouTube is cracking down on things like that, we won't do that today. But anyway, just think, everybody, when we talk to you next, we will have our brand new Slimming World books in plan.
We will.
And we will know all of the details. We won't know anything about it yet, but we would have at least had a flick through it, and we will be shifting ourselves over to the world of SWIPs.
We will.
Whatever you're doing for Christmas, have a lovely one, and we will see you very soon. And as we always, always, always say, be happy, be healthy, be authentic.
And we'll see you next time.
We'll see you next time. And Merry Christmas!
Yes.
Happy Christmas, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy December
Christmas.
25th. Bye, everybody. Have a lovely day. Bye. What did the turkeys say? Gobble, 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 gobble.
Well, your one does it. He's out in the garden.
He is, along with your